What's going on now?
Oh god. What is happening?
Oh yeah. Good times.
No, Nick is sending invites. Fantastic.
I think Google is fucked up. I know some of the sort of regular hangouts I watch once in a while. And this past week have been kind of fucky as well, so it might be.
Well, good day, guys. We're back. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you can see I'm in a new room. My laptop shit the bed. It had a physical memory dump, and as of right now, it's still recovering.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's down right now. My other laptop got the blue screen of death when I tried to start it up, and so we moved up here. Yeah, that's where we're at.
But now we're back better than ever. We're going strong. We're going long,
Real long.
and nothing can go wrong.
Don't ever say that. Not with me involved.
Oh, we were having some great discussions without you, Chad.
That's right. We were having some off-air YouTube drama discussions.
Brother.
Let's just say there was a lot of dirty deeds and transsexual needs going on in the discussion, and we cannot air them on the air. No names, no friends. We can't say that kind of stuff on the air. It's terrible.
I didn't have my headphones in, and when I put them back in, I heard you saying that, so I'm probably glad I didn't have them in.
Lee from Kingston, Nova Scotia. I will not name your last name.
That's right.
Can you guys talk about something good while I pull up my topics again?
Joe from Tonawanda, unknown
That's
last.
cool. You're completely wrong, though. It's the north side of it. Come on, get it right.
As if it's that big.
Tonawanda slums. I'm sorry.
The kid.
I'm in the ghetto of Tonawanda. Hanging out.
Wow.
You were from Detroit. Oh no, not.
Who would have thought it would only take 10 minutes for this week to just go to hell?
Hey, well, actually, when you think about it, last couple of weeks you've sort of started late anyway, so really, no different.
No.
I'm just saying that we were actually online, we were doing okay, and boom.
Oh, let's face it, we weren't doing okay.
Okay,
We were talking bullshit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you were about to dive into the 47 Ontario-centric topics you had, so I think that's like.
Well, for one of the Ontario-centric topics, if you buy your ticket for the beer festival on Ticket Scene and use promo code, you use promo code BeerDweebs, you save $2.25. Just putting that out there.
That is basically an extra free sample at the fest.
Yeah. Or a can of beer right now.
Yeah. Or maybe a half a can of beer here in Canada.
Yeah.
Free sample of Innocent Gun Lager.
See,
I hope that's there again.
Happy Easter thing.
Yeah, it won't win best traditional style beer.
Dive into the 47 Ontario-centric topics. Okay. We got a little bit of feedback.
For one of the Ontario-centric topics, if you buy your ticket for the beer festival,
Oh, sweet fuck.
on Ticket Scene,
Nick, is that you? You listen to it without, you just really loud.
You save $2.25. Putting that out there.
Nick, basically an extra free sample of the fest. Back.
Or a can of beer right now.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, half a can of beer here in Canada.
Yeah. Free sample.
No, it's still Nick. Still Nick. Chad. Wrong guys you're muting. Nick, we can hear feedback. Like we can listen. We can hear what you're listening. You probably have the YouTube video up, and it just started random. There we go.
Okay, sorry, I was just playing with the people that just jumped in. Yeah, okay. Let's, yeah. You know what? We've been doing this for over a year, and to a lot of these panel members, this shouldn't happen. Shouldn't.
Sorry.
You were having way too much fun. He muted every single person. The best part is he is also muted, so he's laughing. Himself muted.
What a pack of fucking amateurs.
Fucking amateurs.
Okay. So,
What a dick.
Didn't watch my buddies die face down in the muck for this.
We do have a bunch of topics. Maybe we can get to some of them. How about we get to this one? This one is a beer bucket list. It's the 25 beers you must try. Now, I mean, I looked at this. I think Ewart had the most of all of them on here. I think
fucking stupid beer.
I think I had 16 of them. So yeah, just whether you've tried it, and that's it. A heady topper. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, look.
Dark Lord from Three Floyds. No.
Yes, sir.
No, and I don't want to try.
Never had anything.
Don't lie.
Schneider Weiss Unser Aventus. I think that's the only one of theirs I haven't had that's available.
Say that again?
I'd say maybe. I've had a couple Schneider Weisses.
Yeah, I've had that one.
I'm pretty sure I had that. Yeah, fucking mute the shit out of you.
What the fuck is the Slumber Party of Doom doing over there? Number 4 was Westwell Twern 12.
Letter?
I've had that.
No, I have not. I will drink it at some point.
What is that? Westy 12?
Westy 12.
Yeah, Westy 12.
Thanks to
Oh, is this beers
Dale.
you need to try?
Yeah, bucket list, Jordan.
Alright.
He's just asking yes or no if you've had them. He's going down the list.
Next was The Abyss from Deschutes. Yes.
We all had it last year. 2007 Awesomeness.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Who was it that brought that? Is that E or is that...
I think that was E, or was it?
I did. I did.
Joe, you brought it. Okay, cool.
Pliny the Elder. No, I have not.
Yep.
Yes, I have.
Pliny the Younger. No.
That's only available at the brewery, isn't it?
A couple places. I had Colorado, Philly.
Trappist Rochefort 10? Yes. Love it.
Bing, 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 bing.
The next one actually makes me laugh. The next one on this bucket list that you need to drink is Rogue Chipotle Ale.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had it.
Can you just stop reading the list at that point? I mean, why? What are you doing? What are you doing? Chill like
10 is Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA. Yep.
Yep.
Excuse me.
I don't think so.
No. Next is Founders Canadian Breakfast Stout. Nope, have not had
Hey,
that.
Ewart, have you had it? Hey, Ewart, have you had it? No, you haven't had it. No, I had it. I had it 3 times. It's fantastic. Oh, you're from Michigan, though. You should get on that.
Next, Saison DuPont. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next, the Ex-Slonolera Roastbier Marzen. Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yes.
AleSmith Speedway Stout. I haven't had anything from AleSmith.
No, Speedway Stout is fantastic.
Man, it's an epic.
A 3-year-old bottle. Wonder how that's going to change.
It definitely needs a little age on it.
Lips of Faith La Folie. Never had that either.
Yes.
Bell's Two-Hearted Ale. Thank you, Joe.
That is the best part of moving. I'm finally in a place I can get it now.
Thank you, Joe.
You brought that up for me.
Oh, okay.
Overrated shit. Sorry, just had to say.
What are you talking about, abrasive? I agree.
Next is from Surly, The Darkness. Never had that.
I'd like to try that, though.
That label is pretty awesome. Next, Cantillon Lou Pepe Craig.
One person here might have had that.
I've had Framboise, not the Creek, so technically no.
Simple no would have sufficed there. You were coming.
Why hence is
Framboise, I bet you, is better anyways.
Never had it.
Why hence Stefan or Hep? Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cable Car from the Lost Abbey? No.
No.
Nope.
Great Lakes Edmonds Fitzgerald Porter.
Yes.
Right, boys.
That one's awesome.
Bigfoot Barley Wine from Sierra Nevada? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sam Adams Utopias, yes, thank you very much, Duchette.
Yeah.
Zombie Dust from Three Floyds, thank you, E.
Yes.
Yep.
And then the only Canadian beer on this list is Didiciel's Péché Mortel.
Yep.
No.
No? Who said no? Was that Snobs?
Yeah, I haven't had that one.
Okay. No, your voice kind of sounded like E's at that moment. I'm like,
Oh
what?
boy.
I was in the wrong window, so I didn't see who was talking. For all you Ontario-centric people, Laker put out a new IPA, Laker IPA, but it's only available in 2-4s.
Oh, well, shit. That's the ideal way for me to try a beer from a shitty beer company that I have no interest in the first place.
Y'all go in and a pack and split 24 away.
So I guess I know what we're doing Wednesday.
So, are you guys gonna do a what you call it, Laker IPA? You gonna buy a case of it and do the one shot per minute? Fucking
Century Club.
Yeah, Century Club with Laker IPA. Get on it.
Oh fuck.
Tekus.
Teku, we need Teku Murray here.
Laker IPA gauntlet.
Oh man.
I actually almost bought when I was at the Value Village when I found this cup. I saw some like 4-ounce champagne flutes that I actually almost bought for when everybody's up here, all down here.
Pinky out.
Pinky out, yeah. The whole time you're tasting.
Just keep tasting.
Just keep tasting.
Yeah.
Here's some news. Dick Cantwell resigns from Anheuser-Busch and Elysian. There is a quote in here. In the past few months, Anheuser-Busch has treated me with consideration and seriousness, and they've presented me some pretty exciting future possibilities. Should I be able to see my way clear to working for them? But I can't. I'm a craft brewer, past, present, and future. No matter what I end up doing, naturally, I'm not one to whine about the definition, about being on the wrong side of it, etc. I helped craft the thing while I was on the BA board, and while I have my own personal reservations about some aspects, I think it's important to recognize some differences in realms of the market.
Wasn't he one of the three, the only one of the three that didn't want to go through with it?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, get rich and then get out. I can't blame the guy. I mean, now he can go start his own whatever, do whatever the fuck he wants. And he's a lot richer.
I respect his decision. What can you say?
I think he was. Sure, he was the only one who voted against it and everything, but I think the main driving force behind that decision was that he was afraid he was going to get kicked off the craft beer board because some other brewery out there, when they sold out to somebody, they weren't allowed to participate in any of the events or anything. So him being the head, the chairman, I think he had to make that decision in order to maintain his title.
Well, regardless, good for him. I can't think of the guy clearly didn't want him to go through with it. He is outvoted. So take the money what you got, and get the fuck out. I can't blame him. Elysian makes some really good beer. Hopefully, they continue to do so. So hopefully, maybe he'll start another brewery or something and innovate.
Maybe something that'll stay small enough that he loves doing that some big guy won't be eyeballing in 5 years.
Well, at the same time, he's has so much money, maybe he'll be able to just own it himself too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not have partners.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best bet for him. But it would be pretty funny if in 10 years he did get bought out again. Outvoted.
It kind of would be funny if he got bought out again. You are right.
Yeah, but he didn't want to get bought out, so.
Look at all the silenced people. Look at all the silent people.
You got fucking power crazy.
Here was another good one. Oh, Brad is here. Yay.
Hey, screaming nonsense!
Does he even know where he is? He just
Good to see you too.
I got my pipe and I got all the stuff going on. Is it 420 yet? Fred asks.
Is he out? Joe, I'm gonna hit you. If I could.
Yeah, you can't physically. I mean, you could probably post some videos about wanting to hit me. do that.
Spawn.
Anyway, this here is an article that says 4 rules for finding a drinking buddy in the world of craft beer, and I think it shouldn't just be that. It should be in the world of beer in general or anything like that. 3 of the rules are kind of stupid. One of them is the only rule that I think they follow. But anyway, rule 1, if you can't handle the heat, get off the internet. In this day and age of Beer Advocate, Talk Beer, and Untapped, the internet is undoubtedly the place to go if you're looking for camaraderies in their for their crazy. You know what? That one is actually kind of the reason some of the stuff happens. You know, people just getting together because of the internet, but whatever. So number 1, if you can't handle the heat, get off the internet. Okay, true to a point. Whatever. 2, park yourself on a bar stool, not a table.
What?
Yeah. What?
No, I agree with that, because if you're going out by yourself, if you're flying solo, but you're looking to engage in
somebody,
yeah, sitting at the bar, that's the best place. Look to your left, look to your right, talk to those guys. If you're sitting at a table, the only time you're going to have any interaction with anybody is if they walk up and say, "Hey, can I take this chair?"
Rule 3, find a bottle share. Any bottle share.
Not any bottle share.
Yeah,
bottle share is nice, not any.
What if that bottle is a plastic bottle of scope? I don't think that's the bottle share you want to be in.
And rule 4, which is the rule that I actually think is the only one that really matters here, is don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah, that's
great.
Welcome to BeerTube 2015, boys and girls.
My friend.
My friends.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's the second one's just a weird sounding rule to me in the first place. Like, how many people actually go to a bar and actively just take up a whole table by themselves? Anyway.
Well, I mean, like me, I just moved to Virginia. I know nobody here. I have absolute 0 contacts here. So when I want to go check out one of the breweries, what I had to do is I had to walk in. I found one of the smallest little tables because they didn't have a bar. And then I'm just some weirdo sitting at a table by myself drinking beer, And I enjoyed it, but I'm at a table by myself.
That list is it comes down to and kind of sucks, these lists just in general, just because they're stupid. Have some common sense, be respectful and courtesy to others, and just try to be a good person. That should go for in all walks of life, not just a fucking hobby. And if you just act like that, guess what? Good things will typically happen. You'll meet good people. They will share beer with you. You will trade beer. You will just have a great time in general in whatever hobby.
Might get a hand job or 2. You never know.
Possibly, yeah.
You might come to visit. You might come to visit me up here in Canada, and you might go home with your dad after puking in the toilet. But you also have an albino baby in you. Joe.
I don't recall the albino baby part. Everything else up to that point, I was clear with.
Something happened we didn't know about.
There's a reason he couldn't come out to the restaurant. He was embarrassed.
Well, I think Chad is just throwing fantasies. Chad is just throwing fantasies out there. Never gonna happen, Chad. Sorry. Even though you wanted to, it's still not gonna happen.
I wouldn't classify that as a fantasy. I'd classify that as more of like a horror scenario.
Well, it's a fantasy for him. It's a horror scenario for me.
Okay. Wow.
That's the.
I'm going to drink this next. The Alexander Keith's Celia Hop.
Oh, we don't even have that one yet.
Oh, that here he is.
Yeah, you guys are. You should be very thankful.
You know what? I'm going to hold one of these then for you, Nick, because I bought 3 cans, so I'll hold one here for you.
Yeah.
Nick is super excited. Fucking right, single hop Alexander Keith, baby.
You know what? This was something that I actually found kind of interesting with this line that they had. Okay, it starts. We'll do Halatoir and Cascade. 2 of the more common hops. They're both one of them has a little more flavor than the other. One of them is basically nothing. This is the 2 hops we'll use. Yay. Okay, next we're going to do Sapphire and Galaxy. We're going to do another Pilsner hop, and we're going to do a craft brewery hop. Okay. Then let's find the one hop that nobody fucking knows what it is at all, and that's the one we're going to use.
Why not?
So how is that Celia hop, Chad?
You know what? It kind of reminds me of a Belgian ale as I'm drinking it because it's lemony and peppery, and it's actually the best of the 5 beers they put out. But I mean, I don't know if it's like the Halatoir one where it's actually showing the hop properly, or if it's like the Cascade where it's dumbed down because I've never had this hop before, so I have no fucking clue.
I don't know. I kind of like it when they use really obscure hops. While I was in Colorado, I tried Dr. Rudy single hop IPA, and apparently I never heard of Dr. Rudy, and it's some New Zealand hop, and that's become my favorite hop flavor. Just so unique and so obscure.
You know what? I understand what you're saying, and I would love to have obscure, unique hops, but you can't tell me it's that obscure or that unique if Alexander Keith was able to get enough of them to make for the entire country.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I like the concept of unheard of hops. You know,
Alexander Keith is like Miller or something. Somebody obscure making a beer down in the States. Like, I mean, Alexander Keith is one of the larger Canadian breweries. And
hey, if they make a good product.
Yeah,
they don't.
Yeah, but they don't. So that's
but if they don't,
you know what? Keith has a few okay products. I mean, the One Hop Series beers are pretty good.
Okay.
but you said okay, not good. There's a difference.
Yeah, the Nova Scotians say no, thank you. Basically.
It's one of the things. Do they make a tolerable product, an okay product? Sure, but it's not good. I don't think they make any beer that would dictate them coming out with a whole fucking single hop series. That I don't know.
Let's just put it this way: I'm not drinking one of their fucking single hop beers and then buying a 6-pack every once in a while because hey, that was pretty good. No, it's like one and done.
Yeah, it doesn't make me vomit.
Aaron's saying that hop is an unknown. It's basically Styrian Goldings, which is another name for Fuggles.
Yeah, it's some sort of hybrid of that. Yeah.
Well, since we're talking about hops right now, I'll bring up one of the topics I was saving for later. But I actually just got into hop farming this past week. That shit is hard as fuck. Like I planted 3 strains of EKG. 3 strains of EKG, and it is the most time-consuming hobby I have ever endured. Yeah, there's so much that goes into cultivating the soil and all that stuff.
Just like growing pot. Yeah.
I actually think, in my opinion, I think it's harder than growing pot. Because you don't have to train pot to grow to a vine on a stem.
This spears is awesome, Jesus.
Sounds like a bunch of hippy dippy do. I don't know.
Okay, listen, Murray the Animal Steel.
The only things I know about growing pot came from the Trailer Park Boys.
If they can do it, anybody can do it.
Get those clones set up, Jacob.
If we work together, we're faster.
Here, this one's gonna get you going greatly there, Joe. Just to continue our Ontario-centric portion. This is the last thing I have, though. This was the 2015 winners of the Ontario Brewing Awards. So we'll go through this quickly. A lot of you guys have had a lot of these beers. Even the guys not from Ontario, you've had a lot of these beers. Apparently, there was a pool of 400 beers submitted by 70 brewers for the 30 categories. So by that, there should have been about 10 beers a category. Some categories only had 1 or 2. And yeah, there's not many huge surprises on here. There's just some that I'm like, what about? So North American Light Lager first was Cool Beer Stonewall Light.
What?
Love that.
That's terrible.
Silver was Flying Monkey's Anti-Gravity, and bronze was Laker Light. Then
I had write-in votes for Big Rock.
North American Lager first went to Triple Bogey Premium Lager, which is actually a...
Oh my god. What?
Silver's Laker Lager, and bronze was Sleeman Original Draft, so no surprise really there. Pilsner first went to Steam Whistle Pilsner.
Oh, these fucking guys.
Of course. Fuck
Second
Steam
went to Creemore Springs Lot Number 9, and I don't even know what Creemore Springs Lot 9 is.
Yeah, where the fuck is that?
Yeah. And then bronze went to Kitchissippi Donnie's Dort, which is a brewery out of Ottawa. Amber Lager first went to Old Flame Red. Second went to Hop City Barking Squirrel. And I think that one should have an asterisk because it's not only brewed in Ontario, but whatever. Bronze went to Cool Beer's Millennium Buzz.
Ah, God, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Canadian beer awards are the worst.
They seem to be
The worst. The
Dark
judges
Lager.
are terrible. The beers submitted are fucking atrocious. It's just
Dark
fucking-
Lager, Silversmith Black Lager.
Why is this even a category? My God, man. Fucking hell.
Second was Hop City's 8 Sin Black Lager.
Oh.
And third was F&M Stonehammer Dunkel. Bach, Lake of Bays Crazy Eyes Darcy Tucker Winter Bach came in first.
How did anything that has Darcy Tucker's name attached to it come in first?
Second was
Where's the
Creemore
last
Springs
track?
Urbach. Creemore Springs Urbach, and then Cameron's Rybach.
I haven't heard of any of these beers. All the
What
can.
you want to, Brad?
I've heard of can.
Have you had the 8th sin yet there, Chad?
Have I had the which?
8th sin yet.
Yep.
Cool.
Honey or maple beers. First was Halliburton Highlands Honey Brown Ale. Second was Railway City Shambach, which is actually a really good beer. Third was the Brewers Maple Ale, the Three Brewers Maple Ale. Hefeweizen. First went to Side Launch Wheat, which wins every year, just usually it's called Denison Wheat. Silver is Works Hef, and bronze was Muskoka Summer Weiss. Wit beer, Mill Street Belgian Wit came in first. North Wind's Moonlit Wit came in second. Flying Monkey's Solstice Saison came in third. I don't think something named Saison should be a wit beer, but whatever.
They're just, like, those categories are so fucking devoid of any beers that actually fit them. It's just like they're reaching so hard to put anything in there.
Here's a good one. You'll like this. This is where it starts. Flavored beers. First place went to Wellington's 2014 A Space Odyssey. Silver went to Trafalgar's Ginger Beer.
Ugh.
And third went to Mill Street Lemon Tea Beer.
Oh, fuck off.
So what flavored beers and what's in that honey maple beers? It's the same fucking shit.
Same category, really, yeah.
Jesus.
Now, then you have farmhouse ales. Nickelbrook's La Paysan Saison came in first. Cameron's Into the Shade Saison came in third. And Amsterdam's Howl came in. Howl came in third. Now, they have a Saison category, but Flying Monkey's Solstice Saison is in the wit beer category. Lagered ales. Sawdust City's Gateway Kolsch comes in first. Nickelbrook's Cause and Effect comes in second. And Sleeman Cream Ale comes in third.
I'm surprised fucking Bose wasn't in there.
I was too, especially, British Pale or Bitter. There was only 2 beers put into this category. British Pale or Bitter. Big Rig ESB came in first. Yay, Chris Phillips can win something other than at hockey, because he can't win anything at hockey. And Silver, Wellington Alka Best Bitter.
Wow, didn't Nickelbrook put their fucking ESB in?
Nope, they didn't.
Weird.
So if Nickelbrook isn't submitting beers, and
That blows my mind. It's like, what kind of fucking award ceremony is this? Like, this is one where you could literally put your entire lineup in every category and probably come out with 4 or 5 fucking medals at the end.
That's right. There's zero credibility at this point.
So
The American Pale Ale category. Great Lakes Canuck Pale Ale comes in first.
Okay, they're not bad.
Nickelbrook's Naughty Neighbor comes in second. Liberty Village 304 Pale Ale comes in third.
Not the best pale ale, but it's drinkable.
Yeah. British IPAs next. Long Slice Hopsta La Vista comes in first, and I want to try that just because its name is Hopsta La Vista. Silver is Railway City's Dead Elephant Ale, and third is Sleeman IPA.
I'm surprised President's Choice didn't put their IPA in that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. West Coast IPA. Sawdust City's Twin Pines IPA comes in first. Stone City Green Goddess Imperial IPA comes in second. And Stone City Uncharted IPA comes in third. Dark IPA. Dark IPA first went to Nickelbrook's Malevolent Black Imperial Pale Ale.
Man.
I don't like that one myself. Silver is Man Antler Dark Prince, and bronze is Flying Monkey's Netherworld.
Okay.
Amber Ale. Amber Ale is Killinan New Zealand Red Ale. Orange Snails, Rattles, and Nemo. And Old Tomorrow's Canadian Pale Ale, which is a British Pale Ale, so why it's in the Amber Ale category, I don't know. Dark Ale. Dark Ale, we have Wellington County Dark Ale. Then we have Clock Tower Bytown Brown. Then we have Wellington Iron Duke Strong Ale. Porters. I actually am 100% behind this one, except I think that Innocentes should not have come in second. It should have came in third or fourth. So gold went to Clifford Brewing's Porter, and it's probably one of the best standard porters I've ever had. Innocentes Charcoal Porter came in second, and then Block 3's Push Broom Porter came in third.
Oh, interesting. We actually just got Clifford Porter here in Windsor. This one little place just put up, hey, we're getting a keg of this, and I've never thought I would ever in a million years come down here, so I'll be trying that for sure.
Yeah, it's not oh my god amazing, but as just a standard porter, it's exactly what it should be.
Good.
A stout. Stouts, gold went to Trafalgar Schwartzy. Trafalgar Schwartzy. I've never even heard of that thing. Liberty Village Black Blessing came in second, and Flying Monkey's Cadillac Graveyard came in third. Imperial Stout or Baltic Porter. Wellington Imperial Russian Stout came in first. Then Big Rig's Cherry Bomb Imperial Chocolate Cherry Milk Stout came second. And then Five Paddles Midnight Paddler came in third.
There you go. There's a worthy one.
Fruit beers, Mill Street Framboisen. Then Trafalgar Raspberry Wheat. Raspberry Mint. Raspberry Mint.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah. Then KLB, so Amsterdam KLB Raspberry Wheat came in third.
Ugh.
Vegetable beer. First place, Trafalgar Pumpkin Ale. Second place, Wellington Farmers Market Rhubarb Saison. Third place, Garden Brewers Green Thumb IPA.
What the fuck? These awards were so dumbed down that Michael Arnold decided to sneak in like a little fucking troll because he knew he'd actually pick up some fucking awards?
Flavored porters and stouts, Trafalgar Schwartzy Espresso comes in first. Barley Days Scrimshaw Oyster Stout comes in second. Amsterdam's Full City Double Tempest comes in third. Strong beer, Smithworks Blonde comes in first. Just a regular Belgian blonde ale comes in first. Side Launch Belgian Hat Trick comes in second, and Amsterdam Vickers Weiss comes in third. Gluten-free, only two beers were put in, and the funny thing is, the first place winner that put in a beer is actually a gluten-free brewery, so he could have put in as many beers as he wanted. Anyway, gold, Snowman's the Ranbam. Second, Trafalgar Ginger Mead. Now, how the fuck did a mead win something at the beer awards? I don't know.
Because that's not a braggot, is it?
No.
So it's not. You can't even.
No, it's not even. Yeah. And if it was a braggot, it wouldn't be gluten free.
Yeah. So basically, Michael Arnold was like, someone tipped him off that this year this award ceremony is going to be so incredibly bad that all the beers you enter are going to win. So why don't you throw all your beers in there and get some awards, and then you can puff your chest up and say, oh, we won all these fucking awards at this bullshit ceremony. Fucking award thing. Like, fuck, man.
Okay, barrel-aged whiskey barrels was Amsterdam's Double Tempest coming in first, Cameron's Deviator Doppelbock coming in second,
there you go,
and Amsterdam's Recidivist coming in third. Barrel-aged wine, Nickelbrook's Whiny Bastard comes in first. Amsterdam's Sour Cherry Imperial Stout comes in second, and Sawdust City's OBE comes in third. So that one I'm 100% behind as well. Smoked beer, Black Oak Nox Eterna, Silver Covered Bridge La Cabra Azucra, and Bronze Mill Street Roche beer. Beer of the year was Amsterdam's Double Tempest, so it scored the highest overall marks. And then Newcomer of the year, Trafalgar Brewing.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Newcomer.
Here's where the Newcomer of the Year thing comes into play. There's a note. While Trafalgar has been open since 1993, they had not entered any beers into the CBA competition for close to a decade, so they were given this award based on those loose definitions of newcomer. A fuller definition has been posted online by the OBA representative, and basically they said it's not a new brewery, it's a new brewery to the awards. Well, that's still not them then, because they did compete up until 2003 and 2004, so they're not a newcomer of the year even by your own definitions. Actually, a beer blogger brought this up. It was the thirsty wench Robin. She brought up the fact to the guy that runs the Ontario Brewing Awards that even with your description of newcomer of the year, they don't fit because they've been at your awards before, and he blocked her.
Oh, what a piece of shit! What a coward!
So
fucking yeah, there's nothing new about Trafalgar. They're so goddamn old. Michael Arnold's stepping on his fucking nutsack every time he walks now. For fuck's sake.
They found a loophole to win an award, basically.
Yeah.
They didn't even find a loophole though, because the loophole isn't a real loophole.
They
he used a loophole to give him an award, but his loophole idea doesn't even work. It doesn't hold ground.
So basically, they just said, "Hey, we got an awards ceremony. You want to win some awards? Yeah, here you go."
I'll take an award.
That's fucking pathetic, man. That's so pathetic. I hope people see through that shit and shame the fuck out of those motherfuckers, because that's just beyond pathetic. No one should patronize Michael Arnold and Trafalgar, especially, because that's bitch. That's like bitch level fucking. It's just pathetic.
Yeah, it is, and just so everybody knows what's being said over there, yeah, Joe and the douchehad both say that Greg must have been on the panel because KLB, Cool, and GLB all won stuff.
Oh well, yeah, he's their biggest supporter.
All the GLB beers must have been aged for 2 weeks first.
Yeah, in a garage.
Yeah.
Yes, I found the whole thing. It was interesting. I want to try the beers from Trafalgar that won awards that I've never had, because I want to try everything anyway. And I'll give Michael Arnold a chance. I'd like to try his Schwartzy Espresso, and his Raspberry Mint. I'd like to try them. However, he should never have won Newcomer of the Year, and that's not just me hating him. It's the truth. It's Newcomer of the Year, and then you put out this thing that is new to the awards, not a new brewery. Okay, that's fine, but he's not new to the awards either. He has won awards at the Ontario Brewing Awards in the past. So he's not a newcomer. There's no newcomer here. And then to go out and block the person that brings that up.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had any of his beers, but you sent me some of his meads, and I've actually liked those. So it's like, okay, I'm kind of open to giving Trafalgar a chance on stuff. I'm not now. I mean, that's just slimy fucking mobster bullshit. Like, I have no respect. I have no respect for a person like Michael Arnold who would, participate in shit like that. It's just fucking stupid. It's pathetic. He should be fucking ashamed of himself.
So, do we have any comments going on?
Yeah, I'll take a look here and see what's going on here. Dave Zodiac says Creemore Springs is only about an hour southwest of here where I live. I should go visit them on my next trip to Collingwood. It would make for a reasonable detour.
Yeah, you should go do that.
Jason Spears said maybe the puking was morning sickness in relation to Average Joe's puking during the last beer fest. And Joe responded, "Awesome, Jason. Simply awesome. Also, fuck you." Raining on Your Parade asks an interesting question. Why are breweries trying to invent... Oh, come on now. He's your favorite fucking commenter. You should respect his questions, sir.
No, I shouldn't.
He's saying, why aren't breweries trying to invent a new, better quality twist-off cap? I would think they could improve the normal twist-off cap.
Are you that fucking lazy? Just get a bottle opener, you fucking turd.
Well, what are we talking about? Are we talking about something that seals better?
I think that's what...
Because, I mean, there's lots of different things you could be talking about. Is it that it seals better? Is it that it comes off easier? Is it... Because if it's just that it comes off easier, get a bottle opener, like you said. If it's to seal better, yeah, why haven't they? I mean, they can do it with the pry-offs. They can get the actual... you can get the pry-off caps that actually have the plastic seal in them, so when you put them on, they're almost sealed as well as a can.
I think the big issue is what process breweries use when they actually do seal these things. Like some breweries use like glue when they're capping their fucking caps, and some they just cap them so tight because they're basically their fucking capping machine is probably old and malfunctioning, and you'll get fucking caps that dig right into the fucking glass, and you got to worry about digging glass particles out of your fucking beer.
Yeah, well, crown caps are they're crimped on basically, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if those twist off ones are twisted on, and then you have to worry about slip torques and all that other stuff, and that therein lies your seal. And then people might worry about aging and whatnot with those. So, you know, it's a little more delicate.
What happens with reused beer bottles too? After you reuse them a couple times, the integrity of the fucking neck of the bottle is probably compromised by that point.
That's absolutely, and then you have also not just reuse, just the inconsistency from glass suppliers on that, right? So if you're torquing on a core or on a cap, I'm just thinking about our business too. The same thing. You have to worry about that. You have to do extreme testing. You have to have a good what they call with that little seal inside, and there's just too many variables that can play into that. So, not to mention it's just more expensive for that equipment and that testing versus crimping a crown on. So.
Yeah. Winter is coming says, so I dropped my Sawdust City and Muskoka Brewery last week, or he dropped by Sawdust City and Muskoka Brewery last weekend, picked up one of every Sawdust beer that was in their fridge. The Princess and Girl Pants meets the ODB was awesome. Well worth the trip.
Yeah, basically what they do for that is they take the ODB and they take the Princess Wear Girls Pants and they mix them. It's good beer.
Here we go. Some other questions. Beer Zircadian says pull tab cans from across the pond are nice. Apparently, I've never experienced one of those. And Dave Zodiac says, what hops are best for making a good sessionable IPA?
All matters what hops you like, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the boil, right? When you pitch.
I mean, there you see session IPAs. It's all about the body. It's not even about the hops at that point. You can use any hops you want. You can have extreme fucking super hops, and you still have a light body. It's still technically sessionable, I guess, and low alcohol, So.
Yeah.
I mean, these Celia hops would work fairly well.
I'm dubious of that.
I mean, it all comes down to what you like, and would pick what hops are going to be best for your session IPA. I mean, Sriracha Ace gives off nice lemony notes. People might like that in there. I see there's a lot of conversation going on in that sidebar that I can never even read. I hate you guys for that.
Yeah, a bunch of goddamn little worms talking behind our backs.
Who dis?
I can't read it, Chad. Suck a dick. Oh, shit.
In summary, they're sucking Greg Cook's wanger, and it's all bullshit.
Oh, God. Why?
That's not what you said when I impregnated you.
Who?
You have session IPAs? Just brewed one, eh?
And what hops did you use in it?
Yeah.
Single hopped it with Comet.
All right.
Yeah,
Comet's a very kind of neutral hop in a lot of respects. So yeah, that's. I mean, when I was thinking about that, I'm thinking personally what I like for hops, and again, it like what Rhino says, it just comes down to your preference and what you like in hops, I guess. I would think like more earthy hops like East Kent Golding and Fuggles and stuff like that. Like that would.
I'd like a Belma or a Graveyard.
And I would say Belma now too because I have had the Garrison ISA and they use Belma hops in that. So
Glacier works really well.
For a session IPA, a nice mixture of hops works well too. Gives more complexity to a beer that can lack it in the malt department. So.
Next time Brad talks, I'm just going to hiss because of that jersey.
I have to read this comment by Average Joe, and I have to do it in a British accent because it just sounds funnier. We like good beer, you fucking twat. Oh, I hate Grey Cook, but I'll give rim jobs to Sean Hill from Hill Farmstead. Stop being a hypocrite with a stupid palate.
Ah, you fuck. That was good. Well, Sean Hill is great. Sam Calagione fucking can eat his lunch every day. So. But yeah, let's go on rant and raves about head the faces of brewers and breweries, and just talk shit about it. And do a little TMZ with our brewery celebrities.
Yeah, I don't like Grey Cook. I find him annoying. I don't like fucking Jim Cook either. I find him to be a bit of a out of touch fucking asshole who complains too much.
So what you're saying is you don't like the Koch brothers?
I don't like the Koch brothers. No.
Big fan of Koch.
Yeah, not a big fan.
No, I'm not a big fan of Ottawa right now losing to Montreal.
I don't like that dude from, what is it, Lagunitas? Was that the?
Oh,
I don't like him. He seems like a dick.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really. They don't really register with me. Maybe the guy who's partnering up with Greg Nash for Unfiltered Brewing here in Nova Scotia. He seems like he's a bit of a dickhead.
Brewery owners that are head cases or that I don't like. One of them won a bunch of awards recently at the Ontario Brewing Awards.
Well, Michael Arnold, of course. Yeah. I don't really count him as a brewery owner. He's just kind of a fucking troll. Just like he just sort of sits up on this hilltop and spreads.
If any of you guys got to meet Cam Keeps or the other guys that run Steam Whistle, they're like Greg Cook light. They're interesting guys.
And all they make is a fucking Pilsner.
Fuckers.
You got nothing to brag about if all you make is a fucking Pilsner. Not a very good one either.
Seconded.
Yeah, the whole Steam Whistle thing, it's like, it's totally lost on me. It's like Toronto in general. It sums up Toronto. It's just like a one-trick pony. Condos and fucking Pilsners. It's just I don't know. You're waiting for the bubble to burst and all it come crumbling down.
Well, that's why they have the unfiltered version.
Yeah,
sure.
Wow, rock me Amadeus. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, Larry Bell's a bit of a dick, too, as far as the brewery owners go.
But I mean, I think it's something that happens from the job you're in.
Well, yeah. If you think about any CEO of any big leader, they have egos, right? It's about how much you do. But some of these guys, like, they check their egos and they control and they have that PR that's going. But I don't know, some of these guys, as far as breweries go, they don't have that sort of called lion tamer, if you will.
Michael Duggan. If any of you have met him.
I've heard bad things.
Guy can make good beer. Doesn't usually make beer I enjoy, but can make good beer. Isn't somebody that should be in a job that has interaction with people whatsoever. And yeah, that's about it for him.
And hey, Chad, how about that fucking asshole from Innocent Gun, Dougal Sharp? God damn it.
Fuck that guy.
I'm in your recipe.
Fuck Dougal, Dougling me.
Are they coming back to the fest this year?
No, they're at the fest this year, yeah.
Sweet.
They come in for your birthday?
Apparently.
They seem to have changed their attitude about sending special beers to Nova Scotia as far as their lineup goes now.
Yeah?
Yeah, they seem to be getting in a couple of different ones that they shouldn't be getting in based on what Nick was telling me in last year's fest. But
it's all because of you.
Must be. I must have charmed the pants right off of him.
Well, because he was wearing a kilt.
Do they have anything new lately? We haven't seen anything since the Barrel Masters Reserve one last fall.
Yeah, they're getting whatever whiskey barrel one, their latest one. It's not the Irish whiskey stout. It's some sort of other Irish whiskey barrel.
Okay.
Mr. Matthews joining us.
Hello.
How's it going?
What's going on?
What are you drinking tonight, Matthew?
This beautiful water I aged in a geese trunk.
What the? It's just a running joke at this point, isn't it? I'm drinking water.
Not just water that's been aged in people's trunks or garages.
I'm working on a green smoothie right now. Gonna try that out here in a minute.
Is that something you're drinking, or is that something you're going to be going to the bathroom for?
I will be taking it orally in some form or fashion.
Someone get that soundbite and save it. We use it in appropriate times.
It's like Bill was left.
Yeah.
So Dave Zodiac commented, I'm fairly new to hops. I'm just starting to get into using hops in my home brews. I apologize if my question seemed silly, but I respect all your advice and opinions. No, we didn't think it sounded silly. It's just straight up, it's whatever you like. Whatever hop you like to use, that's the hops you should use. Because, I mean, I could say use Belma, and you might hate Belma hops. It's not going to be a good hop for your session IPA. Just won't be.
Okay, Dave Zodiac, we talk a lot of trash on this, but we're not necessarily talking trash to the people making comments. Well, usually I'm talking trash to the people making comments, but usually the rest of the guys are pretty much on the level, so, you know.
I'd say start out with Cascade or Galaxy, something like that, eh?
Yeah, Cascade's a safe one to go with, you know.
Go and get a warrior hop. An insurance salesman hop. Walker hops. Lawyer hops.
Simcoe. Exactly.
Oh, cat piss. Yeah, let's go for that.
I would love to try a Medusa hop, actually. It's another one of those newer hops that are out there. And it's one I haven't gotten to try. I'd love to try one.
You see, Stone should capitalize on the Medusa hop, and they should make, like, the Medusa Gorgon Ale or some shit where, you know, turns you to stone.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
right.
Lee's
Fucking
best.
technology, bitches. Not that I'm trying to help out Stone and give them ideas, but, you know.
Yeah, you're going to get stoned. You're going to get cocked.
Brothers and sisters.
Cock-blocked.
I feel like I get cocked every time I join this fucking chat.
Oh, it's the best thing you got going. Shut up.
So I brought back my empties today. I decided to clear off the stairwell before Nick and Guy and them get down here. And yeah, I made $37 in big bottles. So there was a lot of boxes of big bottles.
Oh.
I'll probably have to clear the stairs one more time before everybody gets here. You know what's coming to Ontario? Lowenbrow has a Radler.
Really?
Lowenbrow Radler.
Lowenbrow still exists?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not quite as good as it used to be, but it still exists.
Oh man, I remember when I was a kid in the 80s picking up those rusty bottle caps, man. They were littered all over the woods around my place. It was a sweet logo, man. That lion is awesome.
My favorite thing about Lowenbrow is, on my review, some guy from Germany told me how it was like the superior beer and it was the best beer ever made, and it's like, yeah, that attitude lost you 2 world wars, buddy.
Oh. It's the master beer, yeah? Yo. Alright. That was over the line, probably.
No,
you fucking Nazi.
It's perfectly in line, da.
A line like that brings me back to the chat.
Who's this?
Fantastic.
Who said that? Who is this bearded bitch? What?
Are you looking in a mirror?
Yes, I am.
Actually, almost.
You know what showed up in New York, Chad?
What showed up in New York?
The greatest Ontario brewery known to man.
Great Lakes?
Grand River.
Trafalgar?
Grand River.
Grand River.
Took you and Aaron like 12 guesses to figure it out.
Innocente?
I'll give you a hint. They make 2 IPAs that are well known. One's a single, one's a double. Go.
Innocente.
Well-known single double IPA.
Single and a double.
Everybody makes
Central City.
No, it's an Ontario brewery. It's an Ontario brewery.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Narrow
I don't
down.
know. Yeah. They make an IPA and a double IPA.
I understand how that sounds, but it's well known, and they share a similar name.
Flying Monkeys?
You already guessed it. You would stop being a dick.
Great Lakes.
Bellwoods?
Lee hates the fucking brewery. Decent amount.
Maybe.
Lee hates the what?
The brewery quite a bit. He reviewed their IPA, double IPA recently. I think maybe just their regular one.
Oh, Muskoka. Fuck them.
They showed up with Mad Tom, twice as Mad Tom. Their Summer, whatever the fuck it's called.
Summer Ice.
And because it's a fantastic style, everyone should drink it. Their cream out.
Well, that was the Ontario Beer of the Year last year.
Oh sure, yeah. It's always the Ontario Beer of the Year.
In the British Pale category.
Muskoka is such garbage, man.
Hey, Joe, is it steam whistle? What's the steam whistle?
Did they have variants? Did they have multiple variants of Steam Whistle?
Steam Whistle Plus.
Steam Whistle IPA. That's Steam Whistle Plus.
They have Steam Whistle Plus. They do a Steam Whistle Rye every once in a while as well.
Oh wow! I feel honored and humbled now to know that they make a rye somewhere that probably only 3 people get to fucking drink.
I think
Was it Big Rock? Was it Big Rock?
If Big Rock comes here, I'm just gonna seriously. I'll pay for them and just fucking throw all the cans and fucking bottles on the floor of the fucking place I'm buying it from.
But if you review them on your channel, they'll send you free stuff.
I don't even know how to respond.
Try to pick me on the way, biatch.
Oh yeah.
On his channel. What
we talked about before. Brad used to be really.
Joe's got a channel.
Huh?
Joe's got a channel. He hasn't been sending you links.
Yeah, all my videos are private. No,
See, this is weird because when you and Brad did that dual review, you seemed very friendly and cordial, and now he's just throwing threats your way, Joe. It's like.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that, man. Yeah,
it's terrible.
I guess I'll just have to drink the Big Rock.
It's amazing how things break down on beer tube so quickly. It's just like.
Be lucky to drink the Big Rock, Joe.
Joe can take down the Big Rock, all of it.
Do they send you 2 4s?
That's all they do in North Tonawanda, isn't it?
A 2-4 Big Rock, you can handle that? Oh my god!
I probably can't handle like 2 ounces of Big Rock, honestly.
Nick,
is that not an IPA? The Morality, I seem to recall.
Did that show up at LCBO?
What's that collaboration with Morality and BCL?
This is The Alchemist. The Alchemist.
Yeah,
Oh, The Alchemist. All right. There.
Have you had it?
No.
Was it Stone?
I'll keep a bottle of it around for you too.
Was it Lawson's?
The Alchemist.
Was it Lagunitas?
I'm gonna hit you with a hammer.
It's still in dead air, man. This is radio. Come on, we gotta keep the dead air dead.
Yeah.
It's the internet where everybody can listen to stuff.
I have several last names.
Yeah, so DDCL's Morality, it actually hit my LCBO today, so I jumped on it.
I can't remember what I thought of that one. I don't think I liked it as much.
I thought it was very drinkable, like very, very drinkable, like lots of people could get behind it. And I tried to remember what I thought of Heady Topper, and I think that's what we talked about with Heady Topper too, was it was high ABV and so easy to drink, and it had nice flavors. And then, yeah, it was, well, what creates the hype? Is it the amount of flavor, or is it the amount of people that can go, wow, that's really good? Yeah, it's not a bad beer at all. And at $14 for a 4-pack. little pricey, especially for Ontario, but you know what? I'll buy it every once in a while.
That's what they're charging for that fucking, what's it, Dead Crow bourbon beer or whatever the fuck it is that just showed up here in Nova Scotia. It's like from the UK or something. Dead Crow or Old Crow or some fucking thing. They're all in clear bottles.
Down the crows.
Down the fucking crows.
Yeah. It comes in 4-packs of clear bottles, and it's like a bourbon beer, they claim, or some shit, and it just showed
I
up.
think you need to buy that.
No, I'm not buying it.
The
There's no way I'm buying it.
No, you need to buy it and just rape the ravens.
No, you don't understand. It's $14 for a 4-pack. There's no way I'm fucking buying it. It's just, I'm not even splitting it with my brother. It's like not worth it at all. But
I look forward to the review.
Right.
You can keep looking forward, sir, because it's never going to fucking happen at that
Your
price.
brother's gonna randomly buy it and share it with you. It's gonna be
If my brother randomly buys it, then I will do a review, but I don't think he's going to do it. I don't even think he's that pathetic.
It's only a couple rounds. He can buy it.
$14 a 4-pack for something coming from the UK isn't that outrageous.
No, it's abhorrent. It's disgusting. It's been in clear bottles for who knows how long in a fucking open 4-pack.
Just adds that nice skunkiness that everyone.
No, it's only been in the open 4-pack since they put it on the shelf. It would have been in a closed box before that.
Yeah, who knows how long it was in an open box in the UK. And
I do an examination of it.
Yeah.
Well, our good friend Terry Kay proved that there is no such thing as.
Yeah, that's one of the few things Terry Kay is very, very wrong about.
Oh my God! Shots fired, little kids.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I was talking to my boss the other day, who used to work for Labatt's. We were talking about hop, just hop adjuncts, or if you're gonna throw it into, let's just say we were experimenting with throwing it into a whiskey or whatever, and we're talking about, the effects of having it in a flint bottle or a clear bottle. And certain things that they used to do up in London, when you talk about Brava and stuff like that, they have isomerized hops that I guess are treated for that, so they aren't going to go skunky. So who's to say if something's in a clear bottle is necessarily going to go that way? That's an assumption people make, but
I have a feeling these ones are going to go down the fucking toilet quick.
What was it? Miller invented a.
Yeah, Miller Genuine Draft uses that, yeah.
Miller invented a hop strain, like a hop extract strain that would not go skunky.
Where's Jay when you need him?
I've heard that. Where's Jay when you need him?
Well, you don't even need Jay for that one.
Roland Terrio, baby?
You don't even need Jay for that one. That one, that was in one of their science talks.
No, you need it's a macro topic. You need Jay all the time, every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brava also uses that. If you guys like Brava. There you go. Shout out.
Yeah, we all like Bravo.
You are a fucking idiot with that comment.
You know who doesn't? Corona doesn't.
No, Corona does not. Heineken also does not. Either does Stella Artois. They do not. So.
Here's one of those pull tab caps I was talking about.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Is that from Japan?
That's from Ireland.
Is that the
Porterhouse? You just grab it and rip it off. Yep.
Is that from Japan? Ireland.
Yeah, no,
Right-handed ale.
So what is it?
Yeah,
Porterhouse Red Ale.
Oh, right. I think
I've had their porter and their stout.
I've had their celebration stout, and I think I've had the red. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, red was good.
Russia uses those taps quite often too.
We have a many red ales in Ireland. Yes, give me geisha girl now. Sucking try, beach. Thank you.
No, they use those pull taps all over Europe. Russia uses them on all the batikas and a few of the other things too.
Pull tabs love you a long time.
Thank you, beach. Suck it dry. Oh, thank you, beach. Yes.
Son of a beach. You have to live that Porterhouse. I just have my own review.
Okay, before we go on to another topic, is there any more comments there, Lisa?
Oh, let me check. Comments.
You know what? One day I'll show you. You can open a bottle with another bottle. Imagine that. no pull tabs, no twist offs, just for that fucking rain on your parade. I'll show them how to do that. Make an instructional
You can
video.
open a bottle with a chainsaw too.
Beer to get to open a beer. It's like leveling up.
Okay, we do have a couple comments here. Ride Flat 43 says, "Good day, drinking Lagunitas Undercover Ale and Kings and Spies by Seasider."
Nice.
Okay. Rating on your parade, Yurt's favorite commenter says, "Perhaps a plastic twist-off cap to make a better scene."
Oh, for fuck's sakes. in a plastic bottle. There you go. You win.
Hey, they do that in Europe.
Life, man.
They do that in Europe. And
there are 2-liter bottles of absolute shite.
It was Charles Wells IPA.
Hey, Carl, I'll tell you, Carl Lavashko in a 2-liter twist-off plastic bottle is the best thing I've ever had in my life.
And Dave Zodiac says, "Are you excited that grocery stores in Ontario will soon be able to sell beer?"
Well, define soon.
Yeah, soon.
In the near future. In the future. In the distant future.
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
And grocery store selling beer doesn't really make me all that excited because it will be a fight for shelf space, just like everything else.
That's the thing. The grocery store thing's not the point of the whole issue.
The grocery store thing is a turning point, though, in the entire Ontario market. It is a turning point. It is starting to go better. Hopefully, it'll be something like hopefully, we'll find some places like Tops and Wegmans that actually have good craft sections.
Well, you mean Wegmans? Let's settle down with Tops, bro.
I've seen some Tops with an okay section.
Will the grocery store still be limited on what they get to choose, though, or will it just be they can get whatever?
Well, they're going to be It's probably going to be like the U.S. system where the big breweries just basically dictate and push on the grocery stores. Like, you either stock us or we'll go down the road and stock it there and make big money.
You could open a grocery store and have like one shelf with some tuna and some bread on it, and just have the rest of it beer.
Well, that's what I mean. That there are some shops around here that are grocery stores. Wegmans is like this section
has
for
an
beer.
amazing section.
Yeah, depending on the store, it's better than fucking some bottle shops.
There
It's stupid.
was one Wegmans in your area. I don't even remember which one it is, but its cooler is bigger than my LCBO's beer section.
Yeah, there are some that are ridiculous. Yeah.
Wegmans does a really good job 2 ways. One, they get good stuff, and 2, they actually do price stuff well enough to keep bottle shops honest. A lot of times I've seen a lot of bottle shops try to price gouge sometimes, and then when Wegmans starts to get better stock, they have no other choice other than be fair. Not cheap. It's not like they're going under. They just have to be fair. It's kind of like a checks and balance.
It's and like what Lisa has kind of a misconception when people talk about grocery stores in general. It's like Wegmans gets fucking fantastic. I mean, they get KBS and Bourbon County and all the special releases and everything. They get fucking fantastic beers. Now you just walk in and it's like Bud and Sam Adams and that's it.
But that's what you basically get in most Walmarts. You go in, there might be 1 or 2 craft beers there. It's going to be maybe Sam Adams and something else, and then the rest of them is Lime-A-Ritas and...
You know what else you get in Walmart? A lot of entertainment.
Yes, that is true.
That shop that, I don't know if Jay works in it or just visits it, but that's like a pretty incredible bottle shop. That's a grocery store, isn't it?
You mean my third baby where he samples the beer? He can't drink them, but he samples them.
All right, yeah. Drinks them in the store, yeah.
It is 6:30 a.m. here. My son's about to open. Let me sample this beer for you, real quick. Let me get into here. Yeah, no, it's a pretty good selection. That's just kind of how it is in the States. People just think of grocery stores like kind of like Chad said with Walmart, where you walk in and it's the macro stuff and maybe some of the craft or close to being craft or almost craft. You'll have your Sam Adams. Sierra Nevada's in a lot of fucking. You go to like the corner gas station and fucking 6-packs of like Sierra Nevada Pale will just be hanging out, like things like that. And now even fucking gas stations have fucking like
what else is hanging out
beer
there?
corner.
Stuff like Mike's Harder Lemonade and.
Hey man, you know you got a winning place when you can get every fucking variation of Natty Daddy you can think of in every format, because you can do an examination of not only the bottle, the can, different bottle size,
You got natural ice.
In a 3-day span, I think Jay reviewed the 6%, then he re-reviewed it, then he revisited it, and then he like shouted out Dave. It was a fantastic series of.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate his sense of dedication to cover every variation of garbage fucking loggers that are out there and try to make up some excuses of why they're different and interesting. But you know, after a while, you know, it's great, Jay. I enjoy watching it sometimes because it's funny. But but dude, I don't need to know about every variation of Natty Ice. I really don't. I don't need to know what the Natty Ice from this state is compared to the other one because it's still fucking Natty Ice. It really is. It's like comparing Canadian Budweiser to American Budweiser. There's not a big major difference, dude. There really isn't.
Hey, have you had Ontario Labatt 50 versus Quebec Labatt 50?
No, and I don't really give a fuck.
Because there is a big difference.
It's the big difference that I'm going to have a headache in the morning from one of them, you know.
No, but one of them is actually drinkable and one of them isn't. And every one of us that was actually able to, when we did it blind, every one of us was able to guess which one was the Quebec one.
So that's basically the difference between Bush and Bush Ice. One's drinkable, one's not. Yeah, okay, that's great.
I was, in California, I was in a 7-Eleven, Found Dogfish Head there.
Yeah, there's some gas stations around here. One, Sunoco is one of the chains around here, and they fucking sell growlers. Jets, they have like 8 different taps. You walk in, like, yeah, I get my fill of gas, and I'll take the fucking 64-ounce.
No, the real question is, did it sell the Dogfish Head and
Ooh, the Rhino fella.
Sorry?
The Rhino fella.
Oh, Rhino, did you fall down, baby? What happened?
No, I tried to shift my ass and I knocked my headpiece out.
He just pulled a
Did you say shift?
I think he said he
stopped.
Did you say shift your ass?
Yes, I said shift my ass.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you did, Lee. Go pick up, baby.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Basically, you passed your last.
Have a good one, Yord.
We will make sure to replace you with beer sampling with Dave, baby. See you later.
God.
I have said no last names, you would damn it. They left. That sucks.
The weird thing with beer in PA is pizza shops, man. Pizza shops are like stacked with beer in Pennsylvania. Like the best place to get rare, unique, and aged beer is a pizza store in Pennsylvania. It's a place called Sabatini's Pizza. I get Hardee's from there, J.W. Lee's. I can get frickin' it doesn't matter. It's like the craziest selection you could possibly imagine. And it's a pizza store.
Pennsylvania's got a Pizza Boy Brewery or whatever it's called,
fuck that place. I mean, they show up there with their golden sour. They started distributing here, and I'm like, oh, it's like a 4.8% sour, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a great time. I'm gonna pick it up. I walk in, the fucking bottle was $40, and I'm like, do they think they're Cantillon? Like, what is happening right now? I'm like, is this for real? And then apparently I found out like even in PA, they're like around 30 or 35 for the same thing. I'm like,
it's 30 from the brewery. It's 30 for the bottle.
It's like, dude, come on, that must be some magical shit to be charging that much. What do you think?
The beer is good though.
I'm sure it is.
I haven't. But if you actually get it from the brewery themselves, it's not in a bottle. Like they have an in-house canning growler system. So if you get and they don't charge you for the can or the growler or anything like that. So if you get growlers of their beer there, it's not all that expensive. And it's well-made stuff. The guy. Actually, the original brewer, he was a head brewer at a small brew pub in, 5 minutes away from my house here for a few years, about 12, 15 years ago, and his beer was pretty craptastic, but he's come a long way.
It's one of those beers I would like to say, hey, you guys, you don't want to fucking go for a raise in price. Like that's just a lot, man, for something that's I hear good things about them, but like I've never experienced any of their beers, so
Yeah, the price point is fucked. That's fucked. That's like up here, like you get it for $30. You get it from the brewery. It's not like it's being marked up or gouged.
But I
don't get it.
No, I mean coming in, they're charging $8 extra, which is it's kind of how it is. I mean, around here, a lot of places will do that, so not surprising. But like, there's so many that are coming out. It's crazy expensive. What's that, Beer Circle?
Did Jordan talk about his Stone Brewery trip yet?
He was just telling us about the beers that he has.
How'd that go? Oh, no, was that go pretty good? Down to San Diego there?
Oh, that was awesome, dude. Drinking that stuff straight, just right from the brewery, tastes wicked, man.
Fuck off, cat.
What was the best beer you had on the trip?
Well, Chouvet de Jacobins, because I love sours, but that's from Belgium. But from the brewery, I had this Chai Spice Russian Imperial Stout. Friggin' amazing.
Yeah, that's been distributed, I think, throughout the States over the last couple of weeks.
But that Theodore's Classic, that one's just phenomenal, too.
Yeah, I've heard great things about that. Like I said, I picked up a bottle from last year, and I think they made it again this year.
Yeah.
That's a beer that doesn't get strong distribution like that beer. It's pretty much West Coast for the most
Which
part.
one? The Stone Chai Spice one?
No, the Theodore's Classic. Their IRS IRS, because they gotta be special. We can't be a Russian Imperial Stout. We're gonna be Imperial Russian Stout. Great, Stone, fuck off. But yeah, that's the bourbon barrel aged one.
I stopped at this little like 6-pack place on my way home, like popping there like once every month or two, just to see if they have anything. It was the best. I'm an old timer, like old fucking timer, like old as fuck. Was working, and I'm like looking through all the shit, and they didn't have anything great, but they had a couple of year-old bottles of Big Eddie Russian Imperial Stout. So I'm like, I grab it and I put it on the counter. The old guy's like, look at it. He's like, he looks at it, he looks at me, he's like, Russian Imperial Stout. This must be German. Literally, that's the only words that came out of his mouth.
That's fucking great. Oh my god. Yeah, shit.
It made my fucking night. It was fantastic.
Oh. Yep. Any more comments, Lee? There's nowhere to go from there. Like, it's great. Go to more comments. Maybe something will be almost as funny. Because probably Bylog has probably like 400 comments, and none of them make sense at all.
Like Lee's indisposed.
Oh, like, fuck! I'll read some of the stupid comments.
I'll read the comments.
Oh, you got them, all right.
I got some comments open here. I was waiting, but I got them, and then I'll go on to the topic. Anyway, Bylog Steam Whistle makes some other stuff, but it's only released at festivals. I've had their IPL, and I remember it being okay. Don't really understand the hate from Lee for their product. Don't care about the rest of it. I'm only reading what it will show up in my email.
No, come on. The rest of it's great. He says it has a purpose, and he goes, it's a Pilsner for my taste, at least a good one. It has a purpose, unless you really want to drink a double IPA or a Russian Imperial Stout in 30-degree weather.
Yeah, well, I do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole season equals you drink whatever. No, that's not how you drink whatever you want, whatever the fuck you want. Most people do.
Then Dave Zodiac, my thoughts are that once grocery stores start selling beer, it will open the door to allow smaller stores to sell beer like convenience stores. I know that's a long shot, but I can only hope and pray. Here's the thing, Dave. Convenience stores in Ontario have even less space than the big grocery stores for beer. I know in the U.S. things are different. Craft beer is a lot different in the U.S. If it happens where corner stores are able to sell in Ontario, it's going to be a lot like most of the corner stores in Quebec. Not all of them, but most of them, where you're going to see mostly the big guys playing there. Why? Because the big guys have their own distribution network and they can get there easily and they can go, hey, sell my beer. A corner store in Ontario, at least when this first starts, unlike in the U.S. where it's been around for a long time, are going to carry what they know will move and will move fast.
What you're going to want is you're going to want to hope that specialty shops open up.
Exactly.
Like here, like the Premier Gourmets and the Village Beer Merchant, places that, okay, they're gonna have like the craft beer and whatnot, but that they're gonna also have like specialty chocolates and hot sauces and this and that, because then, yeah, you'll see dedicated shelf space for those beers. It's not going to just be like Walmart's all of a sudden going to be selling all this fucking amazing beer out of nowhere, or like 7-Eleven. Not going to work like that. Not at least in the beginning.
Yeah, it's like shops out here, like they'll purchase a food license, and they'll serve maybe frozen pizza or a sandwich just to get, you know what I mean, just to kind of get in a certain level to where so they can do growler fills. Like they can sell bottles without having that cold slice of pizza.
Like that's cool though. That's cool.
Once they have the cold slice of pizza, in a food shop, so they can serve beer, so then they can do growler fills.
Oh, I see you drinking that KBS. You want some DiGiorno, baby? Come on. I'm cooking fresh in the oven right now. It's only like 10 minutes. Oh,
now, Bylog also commented he doesn't know about Buffalo. But
Greg, you are one weird fucker.
Myers and Walmart in Michigan have pretty good craft beer selections, better than many LCBO stores. Sadly, very few of the craft products make it into the fridges, and we know why that is. The fridges are set for the people that paid for those fridges for the most part, or that have the ability to move. I mean, you see it at the LCBOs too. The LCBO fridges are all the big guys. The stuff that could sit at room temperature for years and not have a problem, that's the stuff that's in the fridges. The stuff that needs to be refrigerated so it doesn't go bad, that's the stuff on the shelf.
At the bigger grocery stores, sure. I mean, even Wegmans, their cooler will be stocked with mostly macro stuff.
That's probably the biggest negative. I don't know how it is up by you, Joe, but probably the biggest negative for grocery stores is that Wegmans, specifically Wegmans is the biggest buyer. They have so much buying power that they actually sign contracts to where they're like, okay, if we're going to distribute all this Goose Island, we want to guarantee get this much Bourbon County, to where they end up getting whatever they want. Now, that's usually not an issue because then, hey, they have it, they'll probably sell it at a reasonable price. But there's so much, like, it never hits the shelves. Like, they sell it to friends. All my Wegmans, like, unless you know somebody that works at a Wegmans, it will never hit the shelf. Like, all that stuff, KBS and Bourbon County, you'll never see it. It'll just be like, they'll tell their friends when they're going to put it on the shelf, because there's no, like, checks and balances with the actual customer. So that's probably the biggest negative.
No, it's actually it's funny. It's kind of the opposite here, where the bottle shops around here are so well established and have been around for 10, 15, 20 years, where Wegmans came in actually after a lot of these bottle shops, specifically in Western New York. So a lot of the top tier bottle shops, they get their 8, 10 cases of Bourbon County, KBS, whatever the in beer is at the time, and what will happen is Wegmans will get maybe like a half dozen cases, and then they distribute amongst their like main stores or to the actual fucking stores in which the beer guy at whatever store knows a lot, because there's a lot of bigger Wegmans in certain areas here. Like you go to the beer section, it's fucking better than like every grocery store you've ever seen. But like that one specifically doesn't get Bourbon County or KBS, whereas this little shithole down in a south town that fucking no one knows about, they get like 2 cases of KBS like every year. And it's like that because the beer guy there that orders the shit, he knows about beer. He's just not a guy that just kind of works there and just happens to be in the beer section. But yeah, no, I'm seeing more and more pop up at Wegmans, like more of the special releases, but it's tough for them to get stuff. Everything's so limited now, and there's so much competition that I think in this area they're kind of behind. So it's kind of weird that it's the opposite.
The tried and true places always get their allotment, but it's like the newer places that get stuck a little bit because Wegmans actually they have so much buying power that through the way distribution works in Pennsylvania, they're like, okay, if we were going to push this much Lagunitas, or we're gonna push this much of this much of this. When this special thing comes out, they won't sign a contract with the distributor for that regular stuff unless they're allocated the other stuff. So they kind of force the distributors to do that. It's not like the distributors screwing the smaller companies. It's like, I have to sell this to Wegmans because it's Wegmans and they pay our bills because they buy 80% of the beer here.
It's kind of similar to like getting in a bar and getting your fucking tap slot and all that stuff. Here, I'll give you an example. unless we want to move on, Chad, but I'll just give you an example because I found it funny this past week. Well, actually, April 1st, KBS was released, and around here is a big thing, and fucking people go to different stores and they wait in line and fucking call every place, right? So the main store here, Premier Gourmet, got I don't know how many cases, but they had like 100 people waiting in line for a couple hours, and they sold out of it instantly. This past Saturday, I walk in, and they randomly got 4 more cases, which is weird. You just don't randomly just get 4 extra cases. Then they got 8 more cases the next day. So, like places like that, like they must have, the I don't know. I don't even want to say buying power because they can't compete with the Wegmans because it's a small shop, but they must have some kind of thing going on where they just have a better repertoire with whoever, certain breweries and stuff, because that was crazy to me. And I'm just sitting there as buying my 4-pack. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I just walked in randomly and fuck all the people that wait in line. Suck a dick. No, I didn't really think that because I'm like, hey, if you want it, you go get it. I decided not to, but it's kind of crazy with those releases now. A lot of places will just randomly come into extra cases and throw them on the shelf whenever. So, but it was crazy. They got an extra 12 cases. I was like, you just don't get an extra 12 cases out of nowhere. Apparently they did.
So smart, Joe.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about what's going to go on. Dave. Winter's Coming asked if anyone knows if Péché Mortel needs to be refrigerated. He bought it from a shelf that wasn't refrigerated at the LCBO. Péché Mortel's like 10% alcohol, man. You're fine.
Yeah.
Although it couldn't hurt though.
I'd recommend putting it like right on a heater.
In a cool spot, like 14 degrees or less,
What you need is, if you got an ostrich, you need that ostrich to sit on the beer for you for at least 4 years.
Jamie Smith said Stone Russian Imperial Stout tastes so good.
Yeah, it does.
Infidel, how's BeerTuber Ula Palooza coming together, Chad? Not very good. It's just, yeah. It's coming. It's 2 weeks away, basically, and yeah, it's coming. We'll see how things go. What's your favorite Schwartz beer from John Critch? My favorite Canadian Schwartz beer, probably
Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet.
Which
Imperial.
One?
It's an Imperial Schwartz beer. If I'm just going with regular Schwartz beer, probably Silversmith's Dark Lager or Cameron's Dark 266.
Cameron's is good too. Yeah.
There's only one responsible answer, and that is KCCO Black Lager.
You can fuck yourself, good sir.
About to have another baby, Joe.
Yep.
I cannot wait.
Chris F. Grave, I've got a question. We all know the Rhino from his review videos, and in those videos you always see the crew, and more often today the punter in the cartoon. Here's the question. How come you have never seen the cartoon or punter on here? Basically, they don't have internet and don't understand how to use the internet.
All of Chad's friends are hillbillies. They're fine people, but they're hillbillies.
If you've ever gotten a text message or something from the punter, you'll understand why he is not on here. That's just all I'll say. If Vanessa doesn't set it up for him, he's not going to be here.
And to be fair,
so wait, is Vanessa liking all the stuff that he likes on Facebook for him? Is that?
I don't even know if he realizes that he's clicked like on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And aside from pretty much the punter and the cartoon, a lot of your former cast members and whatnot weren't really beer geeks per se. They liked hanging out for a night and sharing some beer, but they're not like us where they actively buy shit and talk about it. And
the Reverend's on here every once in a while. Devin's on here every once in a while. Fuck you, Nick. Yeah, so the Reverend's on here every once in a while. Devin's on here every once in a while. Paul still comes by every once in a while too, but and Scott, and that's about the end of it.
Fucking Canadians, what a load of garbage. Sorry, Nick.
Their fucking coach dies and they can't even win the game.
Listen, that was an assistant coach.
So.
Well, their head coach was an assistant coach too, so. Their GM's going to die this year, and they can't even win the fucking game.
There's a lot of deaths happening in Ottawa. Is there something going on that we should know about? What's happening right
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in the water there. There is a Times Union article about the difference between innovation and trendiness. Basically, it's making fun of the fact that every brewery will use the word innovative, and they have a bunch of nice memes here, like Inigo Montoya there. You keep using that word innovative. I don't think it means what you think it means. Stuff like that. I mean, barrel aging is not innovative. Sour beers is not innovative. Double, triple, or imperial strong beers are not innovative. Low ABV beer is not innovative. He just goes on and on about this, and he's right, though. I mean, they're not innovative beers. They're beers that have been done before. You're making something maybe slightly creative, maybe trendy, but not innovative.
I don't even care if it's innovative. I just want a good beer. I don't give a shit if it's
No,
innovative.
What? Not either. I'm just saying this is all about the.
No, I know. It's just marketing bullshit. I mean, it doesn't bother me because, like you said, what's innovative anymore? Basically, everything's been done pretty much. It's just whether you make a good beer or not. That's all the fucking boils down to.
What, Chad? Fuck off. Whatever you're gonna say, fuck off. I know it's gonna be something trolling.
Joe's very innovative. He's the only fucking beer tuber who doesn't actually review beers. It's like awesome.
Yeah, fucking right, buddy. That's what I'm talking about, Lee.
He's an original. He's a one of a kind.
I'm kind of like Greg.
You're highly singular, sir.
Good. I like it.
You're almost an outcast, a mutant, even. The Elephant Man of BeerTube.
Whoa. Greg, if you're listening, Ethan Flair, baby, he wants in here, and you can't even talk to anybody, so get the fuck out.
Bylog has during the day by the pool in the summer. I'd take a Pilsner or wit beer over a 10% Monster any day, and yeah, that's great for you. I wouldn't.
Yeah, your opinion is stupid.
Yeah, I just want to address
Was that Greg? Because I thought he'd drink that, what's that big beer he always talks about?
Cool.
Always mentioning that. I thought he'd drink that shit in a sauna.
Wait, isn't Greg in the chat? Why is he in the chat if he's in the fucking video thing? Kick him out and put Ethan in here for fuck's sakes.
Well, he said he would. Yeah, he said he would leave because.
Okay, well, it's about time you left, sir. Yes, why is Steam Whistle get so much hate for me? Because their beer's crap. That's why.
Don't.
Beer sucks. It's
decent for a Pilsner.
No, it's not even that decent.
I don't know. It's a good session brew, man. I like it, but I can see how it's got a weird taste to it, eh?
It's decent for a Pilsner in the same way that Lee is decent for a masked wrestler.
Hey, I can show you a few things, sir.
There's a lot of hate this evening, and I'm liking it. That's right.
Oh, I got a brew.
At least I can find my wrestling mask.
I found it. I found it.
This? Got a badass here.
You come to the ring naked, sir.
I have done that before. I'm okay.
Yeah, you should have used that against Brock Lesnar. Maybe you would have won.
The fucking
no, I still would have lost. I just would have been more embarrassed.
Welcome back, this.
What?
Hello, mustache runner. The mustache.
Hey, how's it going, guys? How y'all doing tonight?
Ohio Elvis was up.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Oh, not much, baby. How you all doing tonight?
I called Matt the Pennsylvania Elvis today. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh wait, yeah. It was. He posted the nude beer festival thing that we talked about last year. So I called him the Pennsylvania Elvis because the Ohio Elvis likes to bring up 3-year-old articles.
Oh, I'm glad you put articles on that. I thought you said you just likes to bring up 3-year-olds, and I don't know. That was going down a dark passage right there.
Yeah, because you're breaking it down, well, baby. That's what you're doing right now. Yeah,
you guys want to see a perverted close-up of this pull tab getting opened?
Oh yeah, show us that dirty fucking.
Oh my God, rock hard.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
that's like.
Oh, mama.
Oh, I thought Ethan would like that. Yeah.
So anyway, for anyone that doesn't know about it, it's a beer festival, a nudist beer festival in the Poconos, and I kind of giggle in my head because the advertisement is a bunch of nude ladies drinking beer, and you know it's going to be a bunch of 400-pound naked men.
Oh yeah,
all drink like just
my
a
kind of
sausage factory.
yeah. They're gonna be a lot of heavy breathing going on, and not because they're excited, because they're fucking literally out of breath, baby. They can't be walking.
It's gonna be it's gonna be me, Joe, and Matt. Thousands of us.
Not gonna be us, baby. Not gonna be us.
40-year-old hookers all called Mamacita.
The best part about it, I think I don't know what year it is, how many years they've been doing it, but I've yet to find out what kind of beer they have there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, it's a beer festival. It's a new beer festival. The beer is, it's whatever. Whatever we have.
And if the new chicks were that great, you'd hear a lot more about this festival, I think.
There's probably a lot of La Marita going on. I'd imagine, like all the entire line, probably.
Would you like some crabs with your beer?
No.
Lee would go if he saw the picture, though, because there's a redhead on the picture.
Yeah, I'm not that easy, sir. Thank you very much.
I don't know. I hear.
Yeah. Why do you gotta lie to us, Lee? Why would you fib to us?
Your brothers told me how easy you are.
Who told me how easy I was?
Your brother told me, not told you.
Yeah, my brother doesn't talk to anybody.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about why you're talking about it with his brother about how easy he is. That sounds kind of weird.
I try to spread albino like an STD. I need to know who I can do it with.
I sense another
Yikes.
A noble cause, sir.
Back when I was hot, I tried to spread like an STD. It didn't work all that well, but I tried.
Ethan Flair topics. Ethan Flair, help us.
Come on, Ethan.
What did you miss so far? We talked about the Ontario Brewing Awards. We talked about a couple different things.
And anything, I don't care if you just tell us that this new brewery in Sierra Nevada just started up. I don't give a fuck.
Tonight, I was gonna say tonight I'm drinking Mike's Harder Mango Punch. It's a new look on the can, guys. So I got to do a revisit on this. So just letting y'all know.
Ethan Flair, you an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment to the entire beer tuber community, baby.
I bought it thinking it was new, but then I noticed I had the older can.
I don't want any Ethan's topics. I just want him kicked out. I don't.
Oh, guys. Did you know they started barrel aging beers?
Who?
Ethan, who? Ethan, what the fuck, man?
I'm an owl, baby.
Yeah, how a mango tea punch what you're drinking and fucking getting to your brain piece, baby? What is happening?
It's that flavor and the agents, baby. That's what they put in this.
Oh, by God, I'm very upset. Chad, what are you doing? You're removing him from the chat? Now, please don't remove me from the chat, because then I get banned.
Oh, goddamn, this chat's getting tighter than Dustin Rhodes in a small German car, baby. This is getting real terrible. Oh, my God, does this goddamn feet go back any further? I need some goddamn leg room, baby. My goddamn belly's hanging on the goddamn fuck leg. Don't even think about trying to put Tyler Blanchard in here. There's enough room in here already.
Mustache? It's fucking. It's me. I mean, what kind of question is that, baby? You know we have a mustache.
I see that his name has changed now.
You know the great thing about it is the fact that he calls himself the Mustache Runner. He talks about his mustache. You have a fucking goatee now, baby. What are you doing, baby? You gotta shave that shit.
Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm shaving it tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta get on that.
I talked about a couple BDUs ago about that beer pong sex assault guy. Did you guys talk about that? Or I guess he got a 150-year sentence in his.
That's amazing.
What?
For beer pong assault or sexual assault case. Posted 3 hours ago. Okay.
Does this involve ping pong balls coming out of vaginas?
Please don't.
Just tell me that.
No.
It's beer related here.
No, it was yeah, I saw
Here,
that
I'll post the
article. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, that's pretty dirty though. It's pretty gross.
Okay, I gotta flip this shit.
No, you don't. No, you don't, Lee. You definitely
I
don't.
talked about it before. It's just they
Already
didn't
happened.
sentence the guy. I saw 150 years. I'm like, God dang, man.
That's not enough.
That's a long time for raping young boys.
Jesus, give this guy the gas chamber. He already looks criminal.
I think it's because he's
box dollar.
Joey Poindexter targeted dozens of young men at beer pong tournaments and sexually assaulted them.
Fucking Joey Poindexter? Is that for real? Please tell me that's not for real.
Poindexter is a sexual predator unlike we've ever seen in Montgomery County. He hunted human beings. He knew what he was about. He did it in a serial fashion for years.
Well, he trapped him.
Drunk or drugged
turn.
He got him in a corner in a dark basement where they couldn't see or cover their holes.
And push the lotion on its skin.
Listen, you gotta make fun of a terrible thing.
Okay, the weird. I mean, that's incredibly terrible. But the sad irony is that there was probably plenty of dudes there going for beer pong who were planning on sexually assaulting women.
We got the opposite.
Dude, we're gonna totally get these chicks drunk. Then they're
If
gonna
it makes
do
you
us.
feel any better, I don't have fucking AIDS.
Okay.
That's
one of his quotes.
That's weird. That's weird. That's my best pickup line.
At least he's a moral sexual assault predator.
Apparently, he filmed at least 30 of them.
At least he's not a murderer, because you'd be called a murderer if you had AIDS and then started assaulting people.
Ethan, I regret you entering this fucking chat, baby. I really do.
Oh no, wait! I got another one. I got another news one. Just came in.
I don't know, man.
It's not a sexual assault. It's about Ben and Jerry's making a beer.
What?
Yeah, here, I'll post the link to that too. Boom, there you go. Boom, that's how you do that, son.
If this is based on the fucking Barry Garcia shit, I'm gonna burn their goddamn
It
plant.
is a salted caramel brownie brown ale, baby. That's what it is.
Okay, that sounds actually halfway as decent.
Has
anyone
anyone
got
had
New Belgium
the,
instantly got
hops?
What's that?
Has anyone had the
cool bottle, man?
I don't know. Are you saying hops?
Sorry, man, I missed all that.
Take it easy, Nick.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Good night,
Take
Nick.
it easy, Nick.
Hey, see you later, Nick.
Yeah, hops. Hanson made a beer.
Oh, we talked about that before. I don't think anyone ever tasted it.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta give them respect. Their later albums were awesome.
I want to get a cream cheese bagel beer.
Oh wait, I got a video to share with you guys, and not every. I know we're still online, so everybody can't see it, but I got a video to show with you guys. 1 second.
Hey Joe, I'm gonna say I'm not very surprised that New Belgium kind of took the reins of that, but I'm like off and on with that. I'm like, well, it's not a surprise, but then again, I don't really see New Belgium doing something crazy like that, you know.
Surprised.
I figure like Dogfish or something.
Yeah, Dogfish had. Yeah, that's what I would.
They like do crazy shit. I thought they, you know, I'm trying to think of other breweries that might have taken the.
But that Ben and Jerry's thing, like from New Belgium, that sounds like it might be a good version of what Rogue has been doing with Voodoo Donut. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? It's been great.
Oh yeah, those Voodoo Donuts are just so fucking awesome, man. They're the best.
I'm pretty sure they're like a 9.5 out of 10.
I mean, throw your goddamn vintage Thomas Hardys away, man. You don't need that shit. Just fucking get some Rogue into your fucking basement.
I guess Ben and Jerry's is making a weed ice cream too.
What?
Yeah, they're making it well when it's legal.
Brad, look, oh, hey, Brad, like with that purple Kush at, baby, there in that
that purple berry Kush. That's what it's gonna be called.
Oh, I might buy it. I need to sounds good.
We need a review from you. Oh, this ice cream is so dank. It's so fucking dank.
There you go, Brad. I posted it there for you.
It's brain freeze, but I can't stop eating it.
Yeah, that is like they fucking kill someone. They're getting high and they're getting the munchies is all the one. It's fucking.
Okay, so here's the question: which one of these chicks are you strangely sexually attracted to?
None of them.
Start with Joe.
Pardon me.
I don't want. Please, am I supposed to look at something?
Hey, this drummer's better than Lars. Of course, anything's better than Lars.
The drummer is actually the best part of the whole band. The singing sucks. They need a singer. The guitar has a few screw ups. The bass player is adequate, but the drummer is fucking amazing, and she's like 12.
God damn it, Chad! This kid's give him a break.
I think Ethan just called first on the bass player, baby. That's what I heard anyway.
Yep.
Nathan Briggs says, Lee, why do you wear those masks? I think it's because he's ugly as
He
fuck.
fucking feels like it.
Yeah, but if you go back into past BDUs, you can see I'm ugly as fuck. I'm obviously not hiding that fact.
Yeah, he doesn't want to look like a smug baby anymore.
God damn, Joe.
Well, that's what he said. He looked like a smug baby. He said it originally himself. He had this like smug look on himself. He looked like a baby. I don't know what to tell you.
Honestly, Nathan Briggs doesn't understand the respect and honor that goes back through Lucha Libre and wearing a mask. If he can't understand that, he should just stop shitting on my fucking culture and shut the fuck up.
I thought you were going to actually say. I thought you were going to say through the beer tubing path community, but then you said Libre.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's about a TV show. that
I'm
is
connecting the honor of beer tubing pass with Lucha Libre.
And John Critch throws up that John Critch throws up that Neil Pearl is better than Lars Ulrich.
Did he say Neil Pearl or Neil Pert?
Pert on Blowing, remember?
These guys need to listen to some rock and roll.
Remember that line, right?
Neil Peart is a better drummer than Lars Ulrich?
Definitely.
I can agree with that. But
everyone's a better drummer than Lars. Lars is a little bitch, man.
I can play the kick drum standing up. Yeah, you can also take a cock bending over. Big deal. Fuck off.
Just
a call up here,
eh?
There's a lot of hate flowing tonight.
What? There's no hate. There's no hate.
I'm drinking my last Rickards Radler.
Yeah, that should be the last one that's ever made. So what's it? So yeah, Rick is Shandy with fucking growth. So
Oh yeah, the Shandy was garbage. This is basically like the Stiegel, a little sweeter than the Stiegel.
No.
Does it taste artificial or does it taste fairly natural?
It tastes fairly natural.
Do you taste very natural?
It
I
tastes
do.
very natural. Is it actually natural? It's not natural, baby. Come
Well,
on.
actually,
I know.
if they're telling the truth, on the ingredients fully, it's beer, which is beer. Lemon and grapefruit juice from concentrate, and then natural flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's a novelty drink, baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's the thing, right? Obviously, since all these companies can sell them so fast, and Ontario has like 12 of them that have come through the province in the last 2 years, and they all sell out, and they all sell out fast. Obviously, it's a niche product that actually works. And then you always have these craft brewers that are like, why would you do that? Just shut the fuck up and make one. Because obviously it has a desire. People want to drink it.
Capitalistic pigs.
No, it does have a market presence. I mean, it's piggybacking off the fucking lime beer craze from a couple years previous, really.
Yes, but this is one of those things where a craft brewery could actually do it well. I mean, it's basically all macro companies that are making these, and most Radlers are actually fairly good. I mean, even no matter how crappy the company is, I mean, Bavaria's Radler was actually drinkable, and Bavaria's beers fucking suck. So if these guys can do this,
we had good Radlers in Germany. They were good. I mean, it's a good beer. I mean, it's
it's a traditional.
When I say Paul, when I say Bavaria, I'm not talking about the country. I'm talking about the brewery.
I know. I'm just saying overall.
I'm talking about the country. Everyone needs to know that.
I didn't go to Bavaria, baby. So
You had
What
their
is-
0.6.
that's just like a grapefruit beer. Like, because Alley Cat makes not a bad grapefruit beer.
And I mean, Radler's a traditional style compared to, like, say, fucking
Well, yeah,
lime
a Radler
beers.
is a real style compared to
lime beers,
lime beer or a lemon beer or anything like that. It actually style.
Why is it a real style?
Because it was one that was traditionally brewed years ago.
Why can't you just make up styles?
Dude,
just
I mean, you can.
Dude, the fucking lime and lemon beers were just a fucking lazy way of saying, here's your Corona with the fucking lime or lemon wedge already put into the actual beer itself. That's all it was. It was just a middleman to erase one step out of buying a Corona.
So what you're saying was it was cool a couple hundred years ago to invent styles, but it's no longer cool to invent styles.
Oh, shut up.
Do not make me unmask you.
Yeah. In 1800, it was great, but now, nope, not allowed.
Well,
Sorry.
when we were over there, it wasn't a pre-mixed style. You just you poured a Pilsner, and then they also added the thing and shook it up, and there you go.
I felt like some Radlers
actually pre-made.
I felt like some Radlers and stuff like they used like Sprite and like pops and stuff like
Well,
that.
what the original Radler was? The original
it.
Radler was brewed in the 20s. Well, made in the 20s, and they added lime cordial basically to the beer.
Everyone quiet as Cicerone's talking.
So it was like Bud Light Lime that didn't suck?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, because it was made 90 years ago. That's why. It was great back then.
Oh.
I love you, Lee. I love you, Lee. And I like Lee.
That sets up Joe to troll Lee even more because it was only a 90-year-old style.
Yeah, it was only 90, baby. It wasn't 200, 300.
We'll see if the lime beers last compared to the Radlers.
Just because the Maritime Day lasts 28 hours.
Oh my god! Did you guys? Okay, I don't know why I got so excited because there's no way I'm ever gonna buy this beer. But I was in your favorite spot, Chad Tops, and they had Labatt's Maple Ale. Right next to it was Labatt Shandy.
Yeah, why did you even closely get excited?
Because I couldn't believe I was looking at something that was created that was this awful.
I would actually drink both of them, and that's the best part about it.
Joe, I look at you every week. I know what the thing that has been created that was horrible. I look at you all the time.
I love you too, Paul.
Yeah, fuck you.
You're the squash that eats his own shit. I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't eat it. I smear it on myself.
Oh,
leave me alone.
When you guys come up, so a buddy, a person that I work with, her boyfriend got fired from our workplace for something that happened, and he ended up buying a pizza joint. And the pizza joint is now called Chicago's Original Deep Dish. Now, their deep dish pizza is $35, but it's like 4 pounds. It's 4 pounds. There's like 2 pounds of fucking... there's like a pound of dough, 2 pounds of meat, and a pound of cheese. And I think we might have to get it that Friday.
Hey, food's food.
You have to get 2 pounds.
It'll make a turd.
We tried their food today, and it's actually not bad. The funny thing is, he never actually used to cook. He would order out every night, and now he owns a pizza joint.
Yeah, now he's a cook. That's weird.
Yeah,
that is
I'll
weird.
bring up enough for Bath Shandy to share with everyone while we drink this magical pizza.
Don't forget the maple. Don't forget the maple.
I'm not bringing.
Put it in a big bowl with a blender and pour the beer on it.
You know what?
Mix it up.
I understand
Just pour
exactly
it on
what's
the
happening
bench.
here, Joe. You don't want to buy the maple in case the maple's good. That's
No,
the
I
reason you
wanted
don't
to
wanna
buy
it.
a single bottle of it, but I don't want to buy a 6-pack. And it's funny because the Tops I went to, they actually do their own mix of 6-pack. Well, it's $1.79 per bottle, right? And they had good shit. They had like Flower Power that was like 3 weeks old and shit. And I'm sitting here like, I don't need that. I want fucking Labatt Maple. Where is it? Oh, the only thing they had was the fucking apple and then the Bourbon Barrel Ale. Now I had a thought. I was like, let me pick up this Bourbon Barrel Ale and then mail it to Lee because I know he really wants to try it. But then I was like, I'm not going to waste $1.79 on that. That sounds like a terrible idea. But if it was the maple, I would have bought it. Because why not?
Well, if you bought a 6-pack, you have one for yourself. You could bring one for us, or 2 for us because there's a lot of us.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Then you have 3 bottles that you can do whatever you want with.
Pull them down the drain, most likely.
Yeah.
You see, Joe's this sick kind of fucking sadomasochist who he doesn't want good maple beers. He wants terrible maple beers because he wants to punish himself because he's such a bad boy.
Yeah, I'm a bad boy, baby.
I'm the bad
He's a
boy.
loose cannon.
boy.
He doesn't play by the rules, baby.
No, I just can't believe Labatt's coming out with this shit like a bourbon barrel ale and this apple fucking
They're
ale.
trying
Now
to
a maple one.
the good beer that's out there. So I mean, it's a marketing ploy.
Yeah, oh yeah, and they have Matt was talking about earlier about like buying power and stuff, that you see what kind of power they have in these grocery stores because there's like whole fucking displays of, oh, come and try the Labatt bourbon barrel and the maple. It's like, no, I'm not gonna try it. It looked like anyone bought any. Same thing with the shandy. It was fully stocked. It's like, yeah.
There was actually a topic that I saw on the internet, and I was hoping to get enough time to find it and bring it over here, but I just didn't have enough time. But it was I thought it'd be interesting for you guys to talk about maybe next week if I could find it, or if you probably already went over it. It was insensitivity in the beer world, about marketing labels and catchy slogans and things like that, where people are putting on craft beer like happy ending ale, and it has a geisha on the cover, which apparently is extremely racist against Asians and things like that. And I just thought it was pretty funny.
I got something to say about that. Get over it. It's
I was reading it, and it was all sexist and stuff. It made my man vagina drip. I didn't know what to do.
We talked about something similar last week, Paul, about a rape beer, so something like Rape Your Mouth IPA or something like that.
That sounds like a good night. I'm telling you what.
What about that beer, Arrogant Bastard? Oh my God!
Oh yeah, that was Mouth Raper IPA we talked about.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it.
So something like Porch Monkey Brown Ale would be really offensive, would it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now you're taking it across a line that we never can recover from.
That's what I was like. I don't understand. I was like, Penny Pincher Pale Ale, a Kolsch IPA, I mean, that's something like that. A kosher.
Here's the thing, like a lot of those names are generally offensive, like the one I just mentioned, which is fictional. Yeah, I could see that would be really offensive. It's stupid, it's ignorant, and you know what? You don't like it, you don't buy their beer.
Yeah.
Do it. Market fucking drives who sells and who goes under. So,
if you're that easily offended, try not to associate with people called humans.
Yeah. I mean, if you find a beer name racist or offensive or sexist or whatever, don't buy it. That's all.
A lot of
these they're
very tongue in cheek.
We had that comment last week too, right? We were talking, and I've seen it so many times. Everybody will always go on about how something is pissing them off and they don't want to have to deal with it. But then you'll see them fight about freedom of speech. Freedom of speech goes both ways, guys. You don't have to like what he says or what he feels. You don't have to like that. But he has the right to say it, and you have the right to just ignore it and walk away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No
have the right
one's forcing it on you.
But you don't have the right to shut him up. So there you go.
Like no one's forcing it on you. That's the thing. It's like you see a beer that says like gay lesbian cock puncher ale.
LesbianWeddingCake.com.
Gay lesbian cock puncher ale or something like that, and that offends you. Okay, don't buy it. But don't complain about it on Tumblr and try to get a social media campaign to have the beer abolished.
Yeah, yeah. Did you just say like gay and lesbian, mouth cum shot or something like that? Because that would be the new marketing that would be the new marketing name for Westbrook Goza.
Yeah, there you go.
We do have another nice comment here from Dave Zodiac. Well, gentlemen, I'm off to bed, so good night, Dave. Thanks for answering my questions and causing me to laugh so hard at Albino's comments about why his friends don't even participate in these beer dweebs.
Because he doesn't have real friends, baby.
I smashed my knee against the bottom of my computer desk and broke the pull-out keyboard tray off. You guys are hilarious. Cheers.
You're getting a lawsuit.
Just for future note reference there, Dave, you cannot bill us for your damages.
I'm going to have to start. Fucking. Oh, I can't even think right now. Why?
Just gonna randomly stop fucking shit. What
Oh no, I'm gonna have to start getting.
I have mentioned no names, good sir. Fuck you.
That whole thing That whole thing.
That video was fucking awesome.
Let's just not start this, baby. We don't want to cross any lines, so just let's calm down a little bit there. Okay, there we go.
Don't worry, Dave won't see it anyway. It's past his bedtime.
And I'm getting a collection around for Ethan to buy him a
He'll be
razor.
sending us all court orders, man. I'm not saying nothing.
I'm not saying
I
anything.
say nothing.
I know nothing. I say nothing.
So goddamn sad. Bunch of fucking children fighting over beer on the internet. It's like,
Baby, I got enough mud on my face already. I don't need to hang out with people that would drag me through the mud even more. So I'm good. I'm fine.
it's like when Real Ale Guides stole fucking beer from fucking David, Peter, and Jakob. Did they threaten to murder him? Did they join into a murder pact to show up and kill him if they ever saw him again? No.
Free the West Cleveland 3.
Yeah, the West Nordic 3 or something like. Fuck.
No, they just threatened to beat you up.
Beat you up and stick it in your butt.
No, but yeah, that will fucking Welsh leprechaun wanted to fucking. If I ever see you again, I'll fucking fight you. It's like, okay, yeah, that's great.
You get a step stool.
Yeah, big words from someone who is across the fucking Atlantic Ocean from me.
Well, I'm just amazed. I've been on this thing I just discovered a little bit ago called Facebook, and the beer muscles are just amazing. The internet beer muscles just make me, or the internet muscles are just making me laugh.
Oh, there's so many heroic keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
On Facebook. It's just
okay. Here, this is all I'm going to say about the whole thing. Okay, we talk about the beer tubing community, and this and that, and how it's just grown, and it's the reason why I think get the way it is, because people are forming little groups that only think the way they think, and then when they harass somebody, they have their whole backing group. Basically, mob mentality. It's mob mentality happening all the time, and that's whatever. I don't agree with it, but whatever. But here's the only thing I'm going to say about the whole thing. Every part of the situation was handled wrong on both sides.
Oh yeah,
you're both to blame.
The whole way's true, and I mean, one person is saying he's done nothing, and he's done a lot. The other person is being an idiot and saying he'll go to prison for this. And if you're going to go to prison for fucking beer, like maybe an $80 fucking package of beer, please go to prison.
Any package of beer. It doesn't matter how fucking big the package is.
I mean, honestly, don't worry about going to prison. Just go to the morgue, if you know what I'm trying to say, baby.
Yeah, no, like if you're going to go to prison for a package of beer, for any reason about this package of beer, you know what? Just go to prison, because nobody wants you on the streets.
Yeah, that guy.
Just go and hit yourself in.
Sonny, whatever the fuck his name is.
I'm not even going into that part, because again, they both are fucking idiots in this whole thing, and everything that's been done is fucking stupid. Here's the thing, guys, it's beer. Everybody that's watching this, anyone that's watching this long, it's beer. If you trade with somebody and that person fucks you over, you know what? Shrug. Don't trade anymore with people you don't know. And
just troll his channel.
Exactly. Look at all the videos he's watching.
Stop it. Just stop. It's beer. It's beer. It's beer. It's beer. It's nothing else. Somebody didn't rape your mother or this or that or kill your dad or any. It's beer.
Yeah, you just let people know. Okay, this guy fucked me, and move on. That's all you got to do. You don't have to start to threaten to like murder their pets and show up in their hometown and stab them and shit. Like, fuck, man, get a fucking life.
I understand what you guys are saying, and I kind of agree with you, but I'm still on the mass suicide thing. It'll fix things.
Kool-Aid, baby.
The thing is like all fights are like that.
Yeah.
Most fights, it's just because somebody said something,
petty,
and you'll throw it down. Yeah, it's not just to beer tube, and you say something pisses someone off, that's just it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that serious. People get pissed off about dumb shit all the fucking time. Yep. It is dangerous. It is serious.
I'll say this. I'll agree with Paul. Like, having experience with some of these Facebook beer groups, I'd say about 80% of the people and all the ones I've encountered should commit mass suicide.
There you go. See, I found out the problem with the world. It took me a while, but it's these things called humans. And if the humans were gone, everything would be fine.
Exactly. It'd just be the Squatches running around.
Exactly. I'm a hybrid.
Wait, is Ewart back? Is Ewart back? Holy shit! What's going on here?
That is a standing ovation. Oh, got excited. But yeah, I just thought it was pretty interesting, the insensitivity in the beer world, and a lot of these things were pretty tongue-in-cheek based. So a lot of people were getting offended over some of these logos and slogans and whatnot and names by looking at them in a racist light. And I had to comment, I'm like, if you're looking at these racist, if you have racism on the mind all the time, maybe you're the one that's actually being racist and being sexist and being this, because you're constantly putting this horrible spin on everything they say. And you're always being offended. I think you just need to actually stop reading the label, drink the beer, and chill the fuck out.
Well, Paul, you're talking to a guy that's been told already by much of the legitimate beer community, according to them, that I am a sexist pig.
Yeah, well, those are a bunch of insular.
I mean, you are a pig. I don't know about a sexist pig. Definitely a pig. I mean,
that's a bunch of.
And it was because of a comment that was made between a male and female that are both friends of mine who both got a job at the same place, and I made a joke. And well, he already worked there, and she got hired. And I made a joke that they both laughed at. They both thought it was funny. And a month or two down the road, the funny thing is she's still working there, and he's not.
Mm-hmm. And so some white knight decided to take offense for them and attack you. Yeah, fucking bullshit. What is that you link? Is Dave like now showing like where this motherfucker lives? Is that what? Yeah, he's dropping the link. So pathetic. Like they're both dropping each other's docs. It's just stupid.
Like I said, okay, for everybody, it's beer. Roll the fuck up, it's beer. Nothing else. It's beer.
It's not beer. It's war.
And Joe actually had the best comment about the whole thing in Ethan's video. You know what? You don't have to like everybody.
Whoa! Stop complimenting that piece of shit.
Well, Joe and Lee both touched on topics.
Oh, don't bring that piece of shit into my
comment. Lee talked about how the groups become mob mentality, basically, because you get into your groupthink ideas. And Joe talked about how it's just a hobby, and you don't have to like everybody in your hobby. And it's true, you don't. You know what we try to do here? We try to be like, there is 4 or 5 of us that are in our little group basically that are in here, but we try to bring in people from everywhere and talk about beer. And you notice that we have like 4 or 5 spots that are usually the same people. There's about 10 people that share 4 or 5 spots, and then the other spots in the panel usually change, and that's great. And they're all from different parts of the beer community, and that's great too. And we all talk and we all share our thoughts on it. Do we always agree with someone like, say Ron? No. Do we always agree with somebody? We don't always agree, and it's a hobby. It's great to share our feelings and to talk about things, and that's it. You don't have to like everybody, but you shouldn't be a fucking dick or prick or asshole.
The only thing I don't like, I mean, in all the movements and all the things and whatnot, the only people I don't like are assholes. Don't be one.
Exactly.
Everyone that has one, that doesn't mean you have to be one.
Read my comment, baby?
I didn't read your comment because I don't read anything you say because you
Well,
suck.
you can't read, so that's probably an issue for you.
I've heard Dustin Joe's kind of illiterate in a way and thinks he's just writes gibberish.
Let me think.
I kind of don't know how to type. I'm an idiot. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
I mean, he's still trying to figure out how to get into that hatchback, baby. He's not fitting in there. He's got to put the seat back farther. It's not happening.
That is the one thing, though, what you say, Chad. It's like, I've always hated this. Whenever people bring it up, a lot of people, I mean, Jay's brought it up before and stuff, just the whole, I don't understand how everyone in the community just doesn't get along. Everyone in the community shares one common interest. Now, there might be individuals that share other interests, but one common interest brings us together. Doesn't mean you have to like everybody. Like, one guy's like, oh, I like a hamburger. Another guy's like, I like a hamburger. Oh, we're best friends. It's not how it works. It's not how it works, and it's not how it ever works.
That's the thing. It's not a religion. There's no set dogma or doctrine or anything like that. There's like all kinds of different people from different backgrounds, and they all have the same hobby.
Winter is coming.
Turn into that,
his girlfriend yak in the bathroom and taking a crap while he's drinking some Smash Bomb IPA.
Why is she yakking in the bathroom? What did you do to her?
I don't know. I mean, yakking might be talking.
Yakking usually for us Canadians. Yakking
throwing up,
usually,
yakking, barfing, puking. You know.
Says like he's abusing his wife, but smash bombing her in the stomach for talking to her.
Smash bomber, baby. That's right. You know what? You want to tell a woman with 2 black eyes? Nothing. You already told her twice. Oh, yeah, baby.
To anybody still watching, this is why we don't normally allow him to join us.
I don't come here often. Somebody left the door open.
That Sasquatch just wandered right in. He's leaving his fur and droppings everywhere.
I mean, they never officially ever have captured a Sasquatch on tape or one in general. So yeah, you guys have some amazing ability.
This is what we call quality programming, baby.
You can hide very well. You can hide very well.
Jamaicans that only drink Red Stripe.
Classy Freddie Blassie, let's just leave him. Classy Marvin Blassie, let's just leave him.
Classy Marvin Blassie, baby.
Classy Marvin Blassie. You just leave him out of here. He's going to get you 200 viewers, baby.
I just want him to call us all pencil neck geek, baby. That's all I want to hear.
That Dragon Stout is Jamaican, ain't it?
Yeah.
That really, truly horrendous beer.
Marvin, pay Jordan no attention. He is just riling you up, baby. He's getting under your skin. We know you're drinking the Red Stripe and the Dragon Stout and like the 2 other beers that you have there. But...
Guinness, Red Stripe, Dragon Stout.
Yeah, he just made me take off my mute button now.
Oh, God. Into the building, classy Marvin Blassie up in the house. You got his cane and swinging around wildly. He just pissed off.
Yeah, he is woken me up now.
Oh.
See, you just need Paul here to troll Marvin into talking.
It was Jordan. Jordan was trolling him. He said, "Fuck Red Stripe."
That stout is like basically shit water, baby. And classy Marvin Blassie has to drink it all the time.
Talk about it.
It's my gold standard.
I like how he didn't say it's a standard. It's a gold standard, baby. It's a whole other level.
Because that shit water has some corn in it. That's why it's gold, baby.
And then guess what? Next week Saturday, I'm going to brew some.
That might actually be better.
It can't be worse.
I've never had the gold. I've never had the Dragon Stout, so I cannot comment.
I can't either. I'm just bullshitting at this point.
Yeah,
I'd imagine whatever's brewing in your bowels is probably better than whatever's in the Dragon Stout bottle. Hell, baby.
You have to remember, I'm not the brewer, so if you don't like Red Stripe, no big deal. It's not.
Yeah,
you didn't like Red Stripe.
No, it would be different if you came to my house and my wife cooked a nice cake and you didn't like it. Then you and I would have a problem. Or baked a cake and you didn't like it. I'm not a brewer of Red Stripe, so you can hate on it if you want.
Yeah. Oh, I drink Red Stripe once in a while. I'm just being an asshole, bud.
Oh no, you cannot like it. I don't like Bud. That doesn't mean I don't like you.
Oh, Marvin, you got to stop being rational like that. You have to be offended, deeply offended.
Calling you out!
And start attacking people. That's the way things go here now.
Oh, true.
Listen, this means one thing. The end result, baby, is going to be a huge examination of Red Stripe. Let's get on it. Come on, who wants to examine Red Stripe? I know you won't do.
Don't worry, you say what you do. Red Stripe.
It's probably already been done, to be honest with you.
What? I'm touching myself right now. Just gotta go. Gotta get out of here.
Red Stripe discussion making you aroused there, Paul.
Red Stripe. All Red Stripe does is brings good memories for people. That's all Red Stripe does.
Get drunk and wake up to somebody naked, baby.
Logger for me.
Yeah.
You know what type of memories Red Stripe brings me?
That you're on a great vacation.
Throwing up in a toilet in a bitter part
in a dungeon getting raped, baby. That's what I know.
And your girlfriend
Look at the beer pong rapist.
Yeah, the beer pong rapist. Yeah, he would seducing everybody with the Red Stripe, baby.
Yeah. That's basically
that corn hangover.
Although Red Stripe would be one, like, we've been sort of talking on and off in back channels about doing like an examination of a beer.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting. You just kind of just talk while you drink the beer. You really don't examine it. And that's what that is.
We're gonna drink the beer and then tell you tasting notes like you're drinking something else. Is what's gonna happen.
We should really do that at some point and let's make it Red Stripe for fuck's
Sure.
sakes. Why not?
Boy, this is the Red Stripe is the greatest hella double box in the world, baby.
Yes, yeah. We'll get the old BJCP out there and like see if it fits the style. And
Let me just open my legs and pull out my BJCP book, baby. Oh, what?
It is true to the style. That's what it's gotta be, baby.
Hella double box, baby. Oh, now we're just being mean, baby. I love it.
No, I would love.
Tanya Muskowski does not understand. She does not understand what style this is because it is not written down in the book for her. She does not understand.
Is Red Stripe brewed in multiple places, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And that would be the fun part, right? Be like, ooh, I got the Jamaican version. Ooh, oh, it's so many different tasting notes. Boom! Come on, we need to do it. I'm down to do it. Let's seriously do it. Come on.
I'm glad to not be a part of this.
I find I think for macro, it's even got a little bit extra nasty, harsh edge, that Red Stripe.
Listen,
Even
save
for-
it for
even
the
for macro.
examination, Berserker. Save your tasting notes for the examination.
I'll never buy it again. Never gonna buy that again.
Well, Brad's gonna have to buy it for you then, right, Brad?
Then we'll just.
I hope I could get a single. If not, I would not buy one.
Oh, they got bombers here.
They got bombers?
I will not buy a bomber.
Yeah, I would prefer like about 2 ounces max.
There is 59% rice, I'm sure, if not corn.
Come on, I'd still buy fucking 6-pack of Stubbies. Why not?
I have a serious problem. This doesn't sound like a problem, baby, but I actually just bought another case of beer. I gotta stop doing it. I got so much beer I can't see it.
Is it the Red Stripe, baby? Because that's where it's
Baby,
at right now.
You guessed it. You guessed it. I drank it before I came in here. That's why I'm so joyous and lovely, and I'm gonna have happy memories.
No, but we
There's
honestly.
so much beer. There's so much beer on Dustin Rose right now. He can't fit in that hatchback. He had no chance of fitting that hatchback. He put the beer out on the side of the street. He still don't fit in the hatchback, baby.
Nope.
We were seriously though talking about examining or mass reviewing. I don't know. I don't want to steal examining, but
Mass reviewing. That kind of sounds scary.
it's like we all drink it and then commit suicide at the end of the video.
Well, how about we just take a vote on it?
Well, I'm trying to think of what other beers could be.
Taking a vote on it? Is this? I don't know. I don't know. Is this Saliva?
Oh man, that's a tough one. It'd be hilarious, but I don't want to have to actually fucking drink it.